I'm bumming with. Try to run with the rock and you fumbled it. Finna spin the block in the mothership. Rock like Woodstock, big stock, smother shit. Word to Uncle Sam, we tax like the government. Still in the game till the day I'm in love with it. You are now rocking with the most coveted. Unapologetic, let you know who you fucking with. What's the use? I got the juice. Tapping head tops like Duck, Duck, Goose. Slide off smooth in a coupe, no roof. Rocking sheep's clothing, I'm the big bad wolf. Double up, we gon' double down and double that. If I feel I'm double crossed, I'ma double back. That's a couple hundred large in a duffel bag. Blitzkrieg, somebody gon' end up a pack. Yeah, with the shit. Finna call a blitz. Make you call it quits. I can execute the plan on improv or off script. With my brothers from another living color with the skit. Yeah, with the shit. Finna call a blitz. Make you call it quits. I can execute the plan on improv or off script. With my brothers from another living color with the skit. Yeah, you half steppers can't fuck with this. I'm with the big steppers and we stumping shit. Ice grill, you can feel the momentum shift. Alpha and the Omega. I'm the Genesis, real savage, go getter. Yeah, I'm getting it. School of hard knock. I'm the mascot, flipping shit. Jamaica.
Yes, sir. Top of the top. What's good, everybody? Shout out to the motherfucking chat right off the rip, man. 100%. They've been going crazy ever since we've been doing the CFL, the UFL, and the motherfucking World Cup, man. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, bro. 100%, man. We starting new motherfuckers every day, bro. We getting somebody new in that bitch every day, and it's from somewhere else in the world. 100%. This GWN H2S shit has no boundaries, bro. 100%.
Come on, bro. Show, bro. You gotta have the heart to start with. Come on, B. You feel me?
100%.
Yeah, man. And you already know. You definitely tuned in to another live Tuesday post Father's Day edition of the Way. Yo.
What's good, everybody? Come on, let's get some motherfucking energy, man. Let's turn this bitch up, man. It's a beautiful Thursday, like Big Bro said. We just coming off Father's Day weekend. If y'all was behind stage, everybody that celebrated Father's Day, especially in this GWN shit, had a damn good time. 100%. That Father's Day weekend is the precursor to what we're gonna see in about 57 fucking days, 55 days. Hold on, Lee. Let me get my shit off real fast. It's gonna be a whole bunch of grown men doing a whole bunch of grown shit, bro. And we gonna present this shit to y'all like nothing else. Oh my mama, a full slate weekend, bro. I am so excited, bro. I don't know about the rest of my brothers, but I can't wait till Vegas, dog. 100%.
You know, I be trying to play it cool and shit. But then behind the scenes, I'm all giddy, like, yeah. I'm like, yes, it's almost time. But you know, I just be cooler, like, yeah. But also too, because man, like it's just been the last couple months. There's been a lot of like in my personal life. It's been a lot of things. Been obviously had some losses. You know, rest in peace to the Rellies. You know what I mean? We forever gonna live it up for y'all. You know what I mean? And then on the flip side, it's the great balance of the universe. Had all this other positive shit going on. My daughter was graduating, then we was throwing a big party. And like, yeah, come on, man, congrats, sir. And that shit just it kind of consumed most of my most of my obligations, and like, you know what I mean. But still trying to keep moving with the music. Shout out to my man Prime One, you know what I mean, because we got a lot of shit cooking up. He just actually hit me with two of the coldest beats this morning. Fucked my whole day up. I almost wanted to cancel the podcast, but listen, y'all do it. I gotta go right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could go ahead and go knock that out. We ain't gonna cancel this shit, man. We are not letting this shit die out, dog. 100%.
Listen, you know what's so crazy is the first one he sent me, just on the way to dropping off the kids and back, I done wrote the whole song already. So I'm like, cool.
That shit.
I'm like, haha, P, I didn't have to clear my schedule. Then I get on this, then it's like 10 minutes ago, he sends me another one. I'm like, oh, for real?
I'm like how you just said, though, about you know, doing your music and all that shit. Like Lee doing his motherfucking shows by his motherfucking self. Everybody is inspiring everybody. I just cooked up my last video 100%. You know what I mean? I got to do some editing and shit like that. You know what I mean? About to drop that bitch. But yet the circle is still going. We all pushing this shit. You know what I mean? Even though we got shit going on outside and whatnot, like the goal is to make this shit be a motherfucking network. Because Lee is the one that said it to me like, bro, do you understand this is like really a network with the shit that we're doing right now? 100%. And with the shit that we're doing right now is keeping that algorithm going. Like everybody got their own separate shit going 100%. Yeah. But when we come together and form like Voltron, man, we are really trying to take over these YouTube streets 100%. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's 14 million motherfuckers up in here. Shout out to wherever the fuck you found us at. If you fucking with the content, throw a like. Hit the stub, you know what I mean, and stick around, bro, because you're going to get some great content. Nothing like anything else you're going to find on the net. Oh, my mama, 100%.
Yeah, man.
And it's true, and it's authentic shit.
Over here on WYGU, we've been continuing the Spencer Guru Nation ranks debate. So I think he's pulling up today. He did say, right? He usually pulls up around the second half anyway. But you know what I mean? So we're shortly going to get to the streets here. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know Lee got something cooked up for us per usual. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But
let's run through the chat before we get straight to it, man. Top of the morning to the Prime Minister, man.
Come on, man. Shout out to motherfucking dog. Canada in this thing.
Shout out to Primetime Derek. GP, are you with me? Hey, Derek. Now I gotta hold myself accountable. I told you that if GP sticks around for at least this year, I was gonna go get a GP jersey. He is part of the fraternity. I don't know if I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna wear it first. I'm gonna stick to my saying, bro. I'm gonna wear the jersey first on stream, and then I'm gonna retire that motherfucker. I'm gonna throw a Cowboy jersey on, big bro.
Facts. You know what would be dope? What would match a Cowboy jersey? Remember them? Which Jordans is the ones where it's blue, white, and yellow?
The 1994 ones, I think it is.
And it had, I think there might be like 96.
Because it got the white strap across the shoulders.
No,
and it got the stars on it.
Yeah, it looked like a golf ball on the side. It looked like a
no, the one with the white straps on the shoulders and it got the stars on it. I want to say that's from the 70s. That's my favorite Cowboys jersey.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I was talking about the Joes. That's some Joes that can match it.
The what?
I was talking about some Jordans that can match it. You know
oh man, shoes ain't nothing to me, bro. I can match anything with shoes. I got about 50 pairs of shoes. You know what I mean? 100%. We just gotta get the gear right, man.
All I got is different color Stan Smiths, and then I buy the same pair of white Vans over and over again.
Gotta watch out for them all white Vans.
Yeah, come on, damn, Daniel.
Bring
it around the white Vans though.
Come on now, shout out to Duce, man, 100%.
Yeah,
we are rock boys over here, man, 100%.
People
shout out to Leo, Lauren A. We appreciate you, Leo, for pulling up.
What up, man? Shout out to Lauren, shout out to Leo.
Be killing shit.
Come on. Shout out to Prime.
Said, when you guys get famous, don't forget us, brothers. That's all. Hey, look, bro, you right there with us. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about, Willis? Like, bro, you got the invite to motherfucking Vegas. When you got the invite to Vegas, bro, that means you are a part of the fraternity, dog. 100%. So, like, bro, if we do a draft by you, bro, you know you like, come on, Emil, you know what time
I
it
know
is,
we
big
got to
bro.
go. We got to do Toronto one of these days, or
Come on now. I mean, the rallies with the AOB. Them motherfuckers want to, but see, some of them got felonies. Like one of my homeboys,
So
the motherfucker
they
just
won't
told
let your
me.
ass up in that
Hold
thing.
on,
That's,
hey,
that's
look,
a fact.
hey, hold
I
on,
didn't know
hey,
about
look,
that.
my boy just told me
Hey,
because
they
he
might
was
not let
draft.
Lee into Canada, bro.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let me there. No way.
Hey, look, I think half of us can't go to Canada. Actually,
Yeah,
dog.
I'm not invited.
Yeah, so like I was
Canada
trying
can
to say,
come to us.
I was talking to my bruh that's in our league, and that motherfucker got a DUI or some shit like that, and they didn't let his ass in. Oh my
That's a
man.
fact.
Them
That's a
motherfuckers
fact.
really be tripping over there, dog. Hey, but my shit clean though, bro. Even with that little blemish on my shit, straight through. 100%.
Yeah. Come
Oh
on.
my mama. So let's go see some snowies in Vancouver. Oh shit, I'm too loud. But yeah.
Snowies.
Hey, shout out to Ali, man. Ali and mom. Oh my mama. Shout out
Yeah,
to Ali and his mom, man. We
Shout out
appreciate
to
y'all for
Ali and his
pulling up.
mom, man.
And my big,
Yeah.
I remember when you got your GP jersey, bro. Your wifey got that motherfucker for you last year.
Yeah, he had it on my show.
It was for his birthday. Just
Oh,
recently,
my mama. I'm
actually,
gonna get
right?
that bitch, bro.
He wore it on the
Yeah, 'cause
power hour.
Hey,
Derek
only
is
thing
made
I
good.
don't like, bro, like I said, and I said this shit when I bought these two jerseys up here. These motherfuckers is $200, bro. There's no way ever in the world after this GP jersey, bro. I'm not buying no regular jersey. I got all Mitchell and Nesses. I'd rather pay $200 for a Mitchell and Ness than this bullshit up here. This shit is weak as fuck, dog. 100%.
Yeah, for decorative purposes only are those other.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, that's why the
right
ones
out
that
my mouth.
JD, that's why the
But
ones
you know
that
what though?
framed
I'll
behind
take
me,
like for
I don't wear.
example, I got that signed Ricky Williams one, and then when he came to the crib, I made him sign it again. I was like, hold on, and he looked at it, he was like, that's me.
That's
Because
me.
I was
did
wondering,
that.
I'm like, how does it work? He told me like, he's like, yeah, sometimes the companies will pay you. You sit down for like an hour or two, you just sign a gang of shit. You know what I mean?
Remember how Johnny Manziel got in trouble?
Oh, that's
Yeah, he was trying to like insider trade the shit type of shit, right?
He was doing what you just said, signing autographs and trying to hide it under the table.
Oh
That's how
yeah,
he got in trouble.
because you gotta file that shit too when they pay you.
Well, see, back then the NIL wasn't alive.
Oh, word, that's right. Damn, we're not that far away from that too. That was only about 12 years ago.
Whole world, big bro. And you know what, Johnny, if you go, and this is one thing that I salute to Johnny, because Johnny played with Mike Evans. I don't think he played with Von Miller, because Von might have been right before them. But look though, bro, this motherfucker said like, right, and I ain't just singling out Mike Evans, but what he said was, when I was signing them autographs and my homies that's sending money back to their houses off they stipend, they only get $500 a week or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some of them players, bro, like, I got to send that money back home. So Johnny is like, bro, I'm getting all this money, man. I'm finna take care of my squad, dog. He says that in the month. And one more other thing that he said, right? No, it was Johnny's dad. Johnny threw Cliff Kingsbury's Johnny's dad threw Cliff Kingsbury and what's the coach's name? The black dude. I can't think of his name. He threw them under the bus.
Under the bus,
He
yeah.
said them motherfuckers wasn't holding Johnny accountable. You feel me? How you gonna be a grown ass man and you partying with Johnny?
It was Hugh Jackson. That's Wolverine, huh?
Yeah, Hugh Jackson was the head coach of the motherfucking Browns.
The Browns. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Hugh Jackson. Hey, did you know I played in the league with him?
That's the one that Plugger had us in.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. And he was talking a gang of shit, like cutting like promo videos.
No, I didn't get in that one, but I know Plugger was
it was plugging and clock. And look at this. Hugh Jackson was talking gang shit. I'm gonna win this league and this and that. And then right away, somebody just jumped in there like, I hope your fantasy football manager.
Oh, and the tight end was in that motherfucker from the Browns.
Yeah.
I think I might have been in that league.
And he was the one talking shit.
AJ Barner.
He goes,
what
I
the
hope your
president?
head coaching is better than, he said, I hope your fantasy managing is better than your head coaching. And everyone started dying. I was like, oh shit, he played for him too. I was like, Gary Barnes played under Hugh Jackson. He knows.
Gary Barner, that's his name. Oh my mind.
Yeah. Shout out to Gary Barnes.
I think I was in that motherfucker.
Yeah, Austin Eckler was in that shit, and
oh no, if Austin Eckler was in it, I wouldn't.
what's brother that rap? The Raiders got the tight end, Waller. Waller was in there.
Waller, Pauls.
And then T-Pain was in there. But it was for charity. But it was funny because T-Pain, he's a big Saints fan. So he was like, I have to have Alvin Kamara, dog. Like he just announced it like in the chat. So we're just like, all right, let him have him. You know what I mean? And he took him like fourth.
You better draft that motherfucker when it's your turn. Fuck
Listen,
you.
he was the 4th overall, and he was like pleading with the top 3 people, like, please don't.
All right, Guru just text the thread.
I'm
gonna draw.
He's in here. He's in here, Lee.
Okay.
Oh, he can't hear him.
Mama, he's in here.
Yes, StreamYard is kind of geeking. I can't hear Lee.
Do you got admin, Spence, or you need me to let you in?
He should have admin.
It looked like he frozen. The last week he was having trouble too. It looked like he froze it backstage.
I think that he was probably trying to get his shit together before he revealed himself. Yeah, StreamYard been all geek.
Kellen Winslow Jr. Oh yeah, hey, shout out to my dog Kellen Winslow, man.
Come on, man.
Come
on. He was the running back, right, for the Eagles?
Nah, he played tight end for Miami.
Tight end. Okay, I totally whiffed that.
The Hurricanes. His daddy played for Lee's team.
I met the father at Palm Springs. You know, there's an aerial tramway. Him and his girl were getting something at the restaurant, and they were in line waiting, and my pops and his friends definitely were like, it's Kaleb Winslow.
That's K1 right there. Was it K1 or was it K2, big bro?
It was K1.
Because K2, he went to high school in San Diego. He grew up in San Diego.
Yeah, I remember him being in the paper.
Yeah, K2 was going crazy in San Diego.
Yeah, K1 though, that's the one. The Chargers, they relied on him for probably like what?
Him and Dan Fouts. I mean, not Dan Fouts.
Like a better part of a decade.
What's the name of the quarterback? Is it Dan Fouts y'all used to have?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Fouts and K1 was going crazy.
Dan Fouts, bro.
Hey, shout out to all 18 million Look, this shit is going up. I'm telling you, bro. Look, bro, we've been on this motherfucking grind. It is fantasy football. Man, fuck fantasy football season. It's redraft season. 100%. Y'all see we've been doing these rankings these last 3 shows. Big bro about to jump in this bitch, finish off the wide receiver rankings 100%. We're going to have a topic to discussion. Lee about to take us to the motherfucking streets.
Let's go. You ready, Lee?
No, bro.
Let's go.
You need me to let you in, Spence? Throw a thumbs up.
He might still be trying to.
There you go. He's here. Let's go.
I think I got it.
Fucking go, man.
What it do, y'all? My internet's been geeking like crazy. I might have to rejoin, but
yeah, it was doing that shit last week.
I think I'm in here now. What up, fellas?
What up, Spencer?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Guru?
I can't hear him.
He's not saying nothing.
No, I can't hear him. Period.
He's not saying nothing.
Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I got you now, Jayden.
There you go.
Oh, that's all right. I'll rejoin then. I'll rejoin from my phone because my computer's geeking like crazy. I'll be back in like 5.
I had to fix it by using an app. It's the only way I could work around.
You said you on the app right now, Gangrene?
Yep, I'm on StreamYard's guest app. So
that's how Lee should be so good. He be on that fucking app.
Yeah, I don't have problems with it.
I be using the regular phone because the app should be geeking on me. Even worse.
The Safari shit tripping even harder on you.
Yeah, dog. Listen,
I want to try that.
I can't escape the Matrix.
Oh world.
You know what it is too? I think it's the actual physical phone that I have right now too. Just the motherfucking battery. Every time I'm on stream, that battery goes crazy. It goes hot and drains the bitch too.
Yeah, them is facts.
They actively try and phase out your technology somehow.
Yeah, well, my daughter just came from the Apple store, and they told her, because we get an update like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks for the phone, right? So she said that the motherfucker at the AT&T store told her, don't use the updates no more. They're making your shit go lower and lower. That's why, because just about 2 months ago, my phone wasn't getting hot, dog. That motherfucker get hot.
I updated that shit.
Bro, I've been doing all the updates my damn self, and the motherfucker at the store
got it on auto.
Don't do that shit no more.
It just auto. I had to turn it off the auto update because that shit, you know what I mean?
Right, it'll do it overnight on everything. You'll wake up and it says auto install on your shit. You punk motherfucker.
I never thought about that aspect too, because it is for damn show that like once they stop.
Well, remember they had a class action lawsuit because they was forcing people to go buy new phones. Just like 5 years ago, Apple got caught in a class action lawsuit for doing faulty batteries.
You did that.
Now they have to build the devices to be capable of swapping your batteries.
Yeah, facts. That was part of the lawsuit, is that Apple had to make sure that you can put new batteries in your shit. That was part of the stipulation. Matter of fact, speaking of class action lawsuit, I got $6.75 in my Venmo because Facebook did something or Meta did something. They had a class action lawsuit, sent me almost $7. Y'all better go check your Venmo. You might got a free $7 in there.
My girl homeboy Mark, he just came up on 4 bans, part of a class action shit for Wells Fargo, but this is going back to like 2007.
Oh, that was the overdraft fees.
It was like the 2007 or some shit like that.
Was it overdraft fees?
Here's the thing. I asked my girl, I bank Wells Fargo. I'm like, well, how do we do this? He was like, he just signed up for it because whatever it was. I said, well, what was it? He don't remember.
Right.
He's like, I don't even remember what the
so usually what they'll do is they'll send you an email, say like, because when you open your bank account and you
oh, that shit.
Yeah, JD.
So whenever there's a class action lawsuit and it's connected, your email's connected to whatever is getting sued, you'll get that in your email. I got another class action lawsuit that I need to sign up for. Here go.
I need to get my hands on some of these class action lawsuits, man. They just giving it out.
Now there's another thing, right? So it's a commercial where all you got to do is enter your name, but they gonna charge you, and it lets you know if you got anything attached to you. If you got some money on you, say like a lawsuit. If you got like overpaid parking tickets and the city overcharged you, you got money waiting on you. It's a commercial where you can see and it tells you type your name in, but we gonna charge you, and we gonna see if we can find some money for you. Oh my mama, I have seen that.
You know what? I need to find this service because I guarantee there's a lot of money out there for me. Universe, give me money every day. Gotta love the universe.
Let me see if I can find this other class action lawsuit because y'all might be typing this shit.
Come on, dog. You know what I mean? Let's get in on it. Let's start. Let's file one today. Let's file one against.
Hey, we gonna file one against StreamYard.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? We pay a guap to StreamYard.
Defamation of fucking up our
Venmo one. Venmo says Facebook consumer privacy user profile litigation settlement administrator paid you $6.15. Where's the other one? That might be the only one. Huh?
You know what I said? Man, we should have charged interest.
Oh, here it go right here. Here go the other one. It says D. Coster versus Amazon.com. In class action litigation notice. If you purchase 5 or more new physical goods from third-party sellers on Amazon Marketplace on or after May 26, 2017, you may be a member in an ongoing class action lawsuit. You'll get that shit straight to your phone.
Wow. I'll be turning a lot of my notifications off too.
It's an email.
This is what I'm saying. I make a point to like check my emails every morning. But I just turn most of my notifications off because it just goes hella crazy. Like my phone just goes crazy all day. Text messages, emails, sleeper notifications, Lee.
Hey, I've been good on that.
It goes, yay. So I try to limit it as much as possible so I can stay tunnel vision for the certain things that I need to prioritize.
Yeah, I don't get alerts when my shit don't give me alerts when I get emails.
I've gotten much better on text messages.
That's what I'm saying. I keep my notifications off. I just check that shit like routinely.
Yeah, I never turn my notifications off.
The only ones I got off is social media. Now, the main one that stay on is sleeper. 100%, bro. That's probably the only one that I let stay on like that, bro.
I don't want to miss the trade offer.
I don't want to miss when somebody drops somebody because I am the dumpster dive king.
You need to get a t-shirt. You need a t-shirt for dumpster dive.
Because of just paying attention, like
so world.
I need to stop my sleeper notifications for the Padres though, because every time I fucking check it, it seems like they're losing. I'm like, fuck this shit, dude. Take that thing away.
Bad luck when they make that work.
I like not knowing. They seem to do better when I know nothing.
It's the best.
We got Bakes in the building. What's up, Bakes?
What up, Bakes? Let's go. Vegas bound.
Come on now.
Let's go.
We're about to go to the streets. You ready, Lee?
Oh, ready.
Here we go. 3.
I can't even hear him. Can y'all hear him?
You can't hear Lee?
Yeah, that's me then. Let me click back out.
All right. Can you hear him, Kitteh?
To the streets.
Yep, I got y'all.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm charged up.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Tuesday,
we got 57 days until Sin City upon us. Let's go.
Let's go.
12 Sundays till football. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's an air horn.
Jamaica,
Sure. That's an air horn right there, bro.
League business. Drop.
League business.
League business.
My business.
Big
My
business. We talking
That's
big
right.
business around here on this GWN.
Yeah.
Right?
Ari in Hampton says, bump. Says Mike McDaniel will be a super good for Chargers running back.
Let me see that sexy body go.
Bump.
Hey, you know they're so it's a versus between B2K and Pretty Ricky this week. Oh my
Wow.
God.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. B2K might blow them out the water, bro.
With dancing, but Pretty Ricky got slaps.
They do.
Now, see, I wasn't no B2K fan. Yeah, I wasn't no B2K fan, but I got Pretty Ricky first album on my shit.
Hey, that was good shit. You remember that joint?
You want to go live for that shit? I told my wifey the homies ain't gonna want to go live for that, but if you want to go live for that, we can do that.
Listen, Brody, I'm ready to go live for all that shit.
All right, we can do it. I'm gonna find out the date. I want to say it's like
we're the unofficial judges for the versus battle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to say it's the 25th. Wifey sent it to me. I'm like, man, the homies don't want to do this shit. Okay, but if they do, I'm like, yeah, I'm with it my damn self.
I remember, my younger sister, she's 4 years younger than me, right? And so, like, when I was in junior high, and then when the B2K thing was popping, she was like, her and the rest of like freaking little girls her age were just over the top, over the heels on B2K. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
They was on B2K. She had the posters, everything.
Oh my mouth.
You know what I mean?
B2K, bro, was real life little girls crushes and shit like that. Oh.
No, you ain't lying, bro. And think about this.
Them motherfuckers, dog.
Them girls are in their 30s right now. They're gonna show up.
So my wifey,
They're
she
gonna
came
show
out
up to this thing.
Hey, look. So on Sunday or Saturday, no, Father's Day, me and her mom, my mother-in-law, we sitting on the couch. She getting out the shower and whatnot. She like, I'm already ready for the verses because she was just at the concert. So it's a B2K on the front, and it had the Pretty Ricky on the back. They just did a tour together.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh my man. But it's gonna be animosity because each of them groups feel like they got the better group. Just like what we didn't see between Rick Ross and French Montana.
Right.
Some homie ass shit, man. That shit, man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Even though I love E40 and Too Short, but I thought that was whack too. I was like, why are you making them verse each other? You know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean?
The OG versus the OG. That's fucked up.
You know what I mean? They were just like, yeah, look, just go ahead and I guess maybe no one's on their level in that aspect. You know what's crazy? I just think about it right now. Damn, Too Short has been rapping longer than most of these motherfuckers, bro. He's been rapping since what, 82?
Huh?
When was Freaky Tales? Like 82, 84, something like that? Maybe
like 85, I would say, something like
right?
that.
These are the tales, the freaky tales.
These are the tales that I
tell
so well.
Well, Jim Harbaugh thinks the Chargers offense might be a lot scarier than people realize. He says the best is yet to come, in quotes.
So back-to-back Chargers news.
And now this one was kind of cool. And JD's
I didn't know we were on the Chargers show.
Here we go right here, y'all.
Well,
look.
JD's a sneaker fella. Well, Sean McVay has signed an endorsement deal with the Jordan brand.
Oh, wow. Let's go, McVay.
Yeah, McVay be annoying me.
Sponsored by Jordan. So here it go right here. June 25th, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, word.
Nice. Oh, that's 2 days away. I think today the 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we doing that. That's on Thursday.
Yeah, hell yeah, we'll run it, bro. Shout out to the Crooked Commish.
What's up, Craig?
With Guru back in the house, Drew Brees helped Tyler Show organize the Saints quarterback wide receiver retreat in San Diego.
Let's go. Shout out to Uncle Breeze.
Yeah, man. Uncle Breeze is still kicking, man. He's freaking he was the grand marshal for the NASCAR race out in San Antonio. He stay making moves.
Does he live in New Orleans, big bro?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Oh, he lives in Dago.
San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Dago is arguably one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
You motherfucking right.
Bro, I mean,
San Diego is shit,
boy. They got us beat when it comes to weather, bro. I mean, San Diego weather, it don't get any better than that.
It's fucking perfect, dog. It's paradise. It's paradise in America. You don't really get too many paradises in America, bro. 100%, and that's one of them.
Like I remember there was like a good 4 or 5 year stretch where we did Thanksgiving week in Hawaii, and then at one point they're like, we should just go to Oceanside. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like it was just as dope, and it was like a fraction of the cost than doing Hawaii back then.
Super expensive, boy. Like Hawaii and Alaska, bro. Like a gallon of milk is $10 because you got to go hella far to get that shit. Oh my mama, the gas probably over in Hawaii might be $7 right now.
Ooh. And I'm like, and Hawaii, they get in the bag because I'm like, you have to. They're used to this level of expenses, right? So you got to imagine they get in the bag, bro.
Bruh, one of my favorite shows is the Rebuild show in Hawaii. It's a husband and wife couple, right? And bro, last night I'm watching that shit. They get a property for $980, and the motherfucking projected profit or the projected for it to sell is at 1.4, 100%, 1.14. Oh my mama.
I'm in the wrong.
Well, the Mariners owner John Stanton is now considered the favorite to buy the Seattle Seahawks. He's worth about 4.6 billion, and he's the front runner for the Seahawks.
Not enough.
Yeah, they want $10 billion for that motherfucking franchise.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He gonna get some partners though.
Exactly.
Well, hold on, Lee. Bake said he when we ended the show last night, you didn't see it, but he said he sent you a trade. Because when we ended the show last night, I was showing the comments, and he got a trade for you for Hampton, big bro.
Oh, I've been a little more. I just text Bakes about 5-10 minutes ago. Well,
and Derek said his face will not be on camera for this. Hey, I'm not afraid and ashamed to say that I got Pretty Ricky in my motherfucking playlist, bro. I used to see like because I'm a player, bro. I listen to R&B, bro. I listen to it out loud. I'll pull up to the spot knocking that shit, bro. Real player shit though, bro. On my mama.
Hey,
and Pretty Ricky got slapped.
That shit was the slap. Like I don't care for any of their other joints, but that one is cold than a motherfucker. Just that beat.
It's 5 in the morning, and I'm up talking phone sex to you. So horny. So, like, come on, bro. Look, bro, I'm going to be on that. If we go live, I'm going to be on that bitch singing like I always do, bro.
Come on, dog.
My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Banks, just so you know, I'm looking at your trade offer right now. We will talk. I'm looking at it right now.
Hey, Banks, let me just say.
Hey, yeah, that under go crazy. My daughter know that shit by heart, and that was like 08, and my daughter was born in 01. She know under. Oh, my mama. Facts. Look, my boy know what he talking about. Everything.
Yeah. Hit me on the under? Is that the joint? Oh, no, that's the bass shit.
Nah, under. It's a slow-ass song. Take your love, go under. I can't get my pleasure pee on. I'm gonna go viral for fucking the notes up right now, bro. Go
Shout out to Pleasure P.
Oh yeah, I ain't repping no beef. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of B2K, but Ricky got slaps, bro. Like if you want to set the mood right with the broad in your car or at the house, bro, you put Pretty Ricky on, dog. 100%.
Pretty
you gotta
Ricky
know what the ladies like, though, bro.
They get the patty wet. You feel me?
Marco from Z Future.
Germany in the building.
He said the evening from hell right now. It must be 1,000 degrees in Germany right now.
Oh,
Or it might be like
right
80.
there with you, Marco.
Yeah, how hot does it get in Germany?
1,000 degrees. Because he said he reporting from hell right now.
Right. Unless he's
there's a lot of people that want to be
Marco is
down
a
there.
fool, bro. And
Well,
then you
the
go right here.
lawsuit-
Hold on, Lee. Hold
Okay.
on, Lee. You got to share this to the chat.
Who?
Right
You
there.
can
Share that to
disclose
the
it.
chat.
You sure? Okay. All right. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Let me just pull this one up.
Come on.
Well.
Let's see what he wants for Hampton.
Okay. So
No, he's trying to send
I would receive the hands, the massage. Watson. I would receive massage hands on Watson, Christian Watson, Josh Downs, Amari, and Hampton. I would give up Reed, JJ, I'm that sucky McCarthy, I Davis from the Jets, the running back, Arvell Reese, the linebacker, and a 2027 first-round pick.
Who's the first name he said he is?
I would be who for me or
Read
for
everybody that you
Reed.
got to give up again.
Reed. Who's
Jayden
which
Reed.
Reed?
Jayden Reed.
I want that
Reed,
Lee
okay.
27 first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
ain't
what
lying
Bakes
there.
was
You
trying
ain't
to get.
lying
See,
there.
me and Bakes tried to trade, and that motherfucker just telling me that he ain't trying to give up the Jordan Love and Christian Watson stack. Use a cold motherfucker, dog.
I'm looking at him.
I understand about Jordan Love because Jordan Love is Big Bakes a lot's brother.
Yeah,
100%. They
you know
grow
what
up
I'm
in the
saying?
same city.
That's the rally from the hometown.
No, I understand that. But Watson, though, bro. Hey, look, man. You know I was trying to get something done,
players
bro.
are not movable. Just some
Hey,
leagues.
Mike, I want Watson in Hampton.
Cold world, bro.
Let me get in the mix.
I'm ready to leave to the streets. Let's go ahead. What do we got out here?
Yeah, that's
My bad,
Bakes.
Lee. Hey, look, he's looking at the trade. Was you looking at the trade again, Lee?
Are you getting your running
What?
back?
Yeah,
Hey,
look, he's doing his finger on his lip. It looked,
listen to me.
it looked like he was contemplating a trade, bro.
Last year, I made some fucking boneheaded, fucked up decisions. I am not repeating this year. And that motherfucker's coming.
You don't want your boy?
I fucked up last year.
Bro, you just
Not a bad
led
deal,
off the
but
news about
you are
how
giving up
big
that
of a
first.
season that Hampton had. And that don't sound like too bad of a trade. You know, it's kind of
The
hard
only
really looking
thing
at or
I'm
listening
thinking
to
There's a
about
this.
lot of
Christian
pieces in there moving
Wait,
around. I'd like to
Lee,
know
my
it.
wide receiver room, but I'm leaning there, but I don't want to fuck up like last year.
And to
Wait,
me, it only
wait,
sounds
wait,
like,
wait.
hey, to me, it only sounds like all he wants is really that 27 first and
That's a
Jayden
fact.
Reed. I couldn't remember. Oh, and Arvell Reese. You got Arvell Reese on
Yeah,
your
I
team?
got Arvell
And then he
Reese.
threw
That's
it.
the really
And
three
then
players that he
had,
really want.
It sounded
He
to
threw
me
a
that
JJ
the
in
Hampton
there.
Side, the Hampton side sounded pretty tempting because you get Hampton as well as Christian Watson, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting
Christian
both. He's
Watson
getting. I'm
could have a
receiving both
breakout
Watsons,
season.
Downs, and Hampton.
And Downs could be pretty solid too, since Pittman's no longer over there.
Bakes is diabolical because he wants that first because he believes that first is going to be very coveted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that 27 class should be very good. Lee, I would put it like this: if you think your team has a shot to win this year, I'd take that shit. But if you feel like you need to keep building and need that 27 first, then I'd hold tight.
It's
That's how I'd
tough.
look at
It's
it.
tough because it's a $200 league.
No, I know. Those
I give fucking $2 million. I'm going to play the same savage way I play it.
I know I'm a fucking savage, but god
when
damn
it
it!
comes to
I'm
trading,
thinking.
you gotta assess where your team is at, and if you
Exactly.
think
I don't want to make. I made
strike.
a boneheaded move last year, and I don't want to regret these little moves again because it's rebuilding each year.
He's glitching.
Well, if you
Hey,
feel
Lee.
All you gotta do is go to
Hey,
the
Lee.
owners,
I would
go
hold
to
on
Chase
to that
Brown, Derrick
27
Henry
first.
owner, and see what they want for comparisons.
Yeah, test the market, like Kid is saying. Yeah, see what.
Hey, Lee, bruh, if you add Amarion with Gibbs, bro.
Kind of nasty.
Hey, bro.
Let me get Gibbs up off you, Lee.
And you coming up on Christian Watson.
Let
Hey,
me
you
get
got
Gibbs, bruh.
you got two good tight ends, so this is a tight end premium. Yeah, you got Burrow.
Don't give up Gibbs.
Yeah, don't give up Gibbs. You want to add Hampton with Gibbs.
My battery might be juicy, La Paz, but it ain't going that far.
Don't listen to him, Lee.
Hey, I listened to a lot of people last year, and where did that get me? Not that very far.
I'm looking at your team right now, bro. You weak at the wide receiver position, though.
I am. I know I'm weak in the knees, Pause.
I get so weak.
Yeah,
You're a cold dude, Bogey. Hey, I told you we be on that R&B shit. Yeah, catch us Friday or Thursday for the verses.
Knock me right off of my feet.
Well, speaking of Josh Downs, he's expected to see more targets in a larger role, Pause.
And he's in the trade offer that you
he's
just
trying to give you Josh Downs and Christian Watson.
That's what I'm saying. That's a pretty good freaking deal.
I think you kind of win. Listen, I
kind of think so. I think Bates is in a
rebuild
or something.
Listen to the sound of my voice, Lee.
Yeah, Bates.
The Reed love stack. Okay,
Bates been trading since last year. I think him and Diamond Joe pulled off a major trade with some quarterbacks. Everything. Him and Joe. Bates been shaking shit up.
He acquired Lamar right out the gate.
Yeah, he been shaking shit up, bro, on everything.
Yeah.
Is this my old team in the Gen Well?
That's what I was looking at. It is your old team.
So he just started this year.
Gen Well.
He started off 26 with a banger.
I thought he was in there with us last year. I'm burnt.
No, that was Spencer. We have Spencer's the only one that has provided North.
Yeah, that league was sick. I hated the drop because that league was very solid, and I know Bates doing his thing with it. So I mean, that
and you know what's funny? Bates was gonna be Bates was one of the ones originally like a couple years ago who was gonna be in it, but then he didn't respond fast enough, so then he got in the nice guys league. But I wanted Bates in this one too, because I know Bates is always down for the higher money leagues. You know what I mean? Like he's always just with the shit. You know what I mean?
And down to shake the shit.
Big bro, he coming to swing his sword every motherfucking time.
Yeah, come on. That's
what we do is swing our motherfucking swords with this Spanish. Here go lead team right here, bro. Oh, excuse me, y'all. My bad. Lead team ain't too bad. He just need receiver help, dog. Because look, bro, he got Burrow, Gibbs. He add Hampton. Hampton is going to be a damn great running back right now in that system. But he got Lemon, Addison. Addison is his boy, and Wandale. So if you're able to go get Christian Watson, who is one of my favorite wide receivers going into this year, it was Downs, and you got Kincaid and Ferguson as your tight ends.
Fucking deal. Let's go through. You put it through.
Yeah, action, baby. Let's go.
Action. And then. Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna help you out too much. But you got some pieces.
Done. I sucked it up, pause, and hit the bit.
Oh, wait. For real?
Damn.
Oh, wow. Oh, here it go right here, y'all. Can y'all see it on the screen?
I just got our fucking board. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
That boy ears ain't playing.
He actually traded. He's able to trade Watson.
He got Steven's kind of nasty now, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, let's
read it. Bogard, I ain't fucking playing.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read it out loud. So Lee receives Hampton, Deshaun Watson, Christian Watson, Josh Downs. He loses Jayden Reed, JJ McCarthy, Isaiah Davis, Arvell Reese, and a 2027 first.
Wow, I like that trade for you a lot, Lee.
Are you gonna win? Now you got to win. Now you have to go.
You got your wide receiver help.
Lee is trying to strike now, so I think Lee, you need to try to sneak in them off. Man.
You don't hold those two running backs and not try and win.
Right? I'm going after this one now.
Yeah, you gotta try to sneak in the off. I remember the very first year of this league, Diamond Joe, shout out Diamond Joe. He was the 6th seed, snuck in the off, and ended up taking the chipper.
So you got Watson, Downs, Lemon, Wandale, who's gonna ball out this year.
Come on.
Kincaid and Ferguson. I don't know who this.
I'm doing
Yeah, I
that for
traded
me.
Ferguson. That was part of our trade from last year.
Having Ferguson right there is lovely for him. Oh my mama.
Oh, since January, I haven't traded Pierce since January.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm just saying like that. I'm hating on the trade now because I'm in that league. You know what I mean? Like, good shit, good trade, fellas.
And see, I can't even see your taxi squad on here, Lee.
Huh?
I said I can't see your taxi squad because I'm on.
Oh, my taxi squad is. I got Shamir James, R.J. Mickens, Fernando Mendoza, Max Clare.
Oh shit! You got Mendoza in your taxi?
Yeah.
I told you boys, I wasn't fucking
Lee,
playing this shit draft-wise.
Lee, who's your other QBs? Just Burrow?
I have Jalen Green. I have Danny Dimes.
Oh, you got dumbass over there. Okay.
You got one-legged Danny Dimes.
Yeah, well, hopefully that one fucking peg-leg.
Hey, Lee, I got Corky Kirk for you. Lee, I got Corky Kirk. You got.
You better go buy him right now.
Fucking fart.
You better go get Corky Kirk.
Well, hey,
he might
hey, fellas, you know I don't pull off these big trades very often. I gotta let this one absorb.
Hey, talk that shit, Lee. No, but here's the thing: when he first read off the trade, I was like, I would have been took that right there.
Hey, read that comment too, Lee. There go your boy. Shout out to Booger, man.
Peters and the Bolt splits on cut. Let's go. If Lee doesn't do that trade on Angel like, hey, I got our fucking board. That's all that fucking matters.
Come on now. You got Gibbs and fucking bomb, bro.
I'm gonna bring the fucking heat this year. I ain't fucking around.
Hold on. Hit that rumor drop.
Well, you got to say it right though.
Listen, don't leave
rumors. Surrounding me every day. I need some time to get away. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
All
That's a King D.
All right, hold on. The rumor is, just keep it between us though. Lee about to trade me Gibbs. Let's go.
Shit.
Let's go.
Hey,
league rumors.
You know what? Those rumors might be rumors, but you're sniffing the wrong thing.
Oh shit.
I don't even know if to pause that.
Hey, that motherfucking Bogey did say he used to fuck with the slalom the other day. That shit was funny. He said, I want a gold medal. Then Brett said something. And he was like, well, you never mind. Hey, Bogey, when you say, well, you still can, like, I'm like, oh my God.
I thought about it for a second. Like, oh, what you talking about, Lee?
Whole world, bro.
Hey,
only on the GWN will you get this content. All 15 million motherfuckers. If you are not familiar with us, wherever you found us at, throw the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. This is fantasy football season, man. You're not gonna get nowhere else, man. 100%.
And I want to
shout out to the chat.
I want to thank everyone that's tuned into the Chargers Power because I'm gonna make this season a fucking good one.
Talk your shit, boy.
I could tell. Lee's already got like the whole season.
I got a guest coming. It's gonna be fucking fun as fuck, and it's gonna be good.
You gotta be the most prepared podcast host I've ever met.
Come on,
talk that shit, Guru.
Week 18 guests playing. I was like, man, that is a new level.
Come on,
bro. I'll tell you one thing. Season 1, I didn't think it was gonna. Hey, Spencer, I should shout out to you and to Peacock because if it wasn't for the two of y'all, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm like, nah, this thing ain't gonna last, right? And the more and more I got it, and then JD and Bogey would say, hey, yeah, you got this. Just tweak this, made some tweaks here and there, did it.
Yeah.
And then I said to myself, I said to JD the other day, I said, I wanted to bring on this guest that's gonna come on soon, right? Who's well known in the sports betting world and as a Chargers fan, is going to come on. But I wanted to bring on last year, but I wanted the show to be better and more prepared before I bring on a bigger guest pause like that. So
I get it.
And I didn't want to do something half-ass pause. I wanted to do it the right way and bring it on when my show was better and much more produced better.
Right. We don't have cock, get full cock. Pause.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I have guessed.
Hey, that motherfucker said it needs to be produced better. Hey man, what the fuck?
No, by
bro?
by me.
I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, he's a director. You know what?
Shit,
that motherfucker is a fool. Hey, leave me on fire, y'all.
We need to write more. We need to write in more Kermit into the show. We need more
Kermit.
Hey, that's during the season.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm just in Jay. But you know what?
Hey, you know what? Hey, Bogey.
Peacock,
Hey, I got a bet. Hey, shout out to Diamond Joe and shout out to my dog Bakes, right? Yeah. Last year, I didn't know what Kalashi was, and they had bets on, bro, right? Hey, what's the over-under on Kalashi right now that he pulls out Kermit this year? If y'all really been listening to what the fuck he been saying, he's not being disrespectful no more. He went and got Kermit, had her in a motherfucking address and a sticky note on there, and he got a Chiefs podcast coming on. I bet you Kermit don't come out this year. Now
Kermit coming out, but not
you play. Listen,
no,
man.
I doubt it.
Kermit has to make an appearance if and when you guys win or lose to the Chiefs. Like he got to come out no matter what.
He got to come out no matter what.
Hey, Kermit's popping out. You know what I mean?
Hey, Bogey, I need some head pause.
Hey, Russ said he trying to get in real full podcast mode.
Oh, shit.
He bringing it. Oh, he went and got it.
Oh,
I had to screen off.
I got a big mouth, and I like Miss Piggy.
Hey, I didn't even have the screen on because Crooked said Portugal just scored, so I got the split screen on now. I want to see if it was Bruh.
Okay.
Oh my mama.
Yeah.
And Bakes said he got 4 first-round picks. Shout out to Bakes, bro.
That reminds me of being in one of the leagues this year. I had 4 myself.
And we got a fantasy question.
Doing well with the team.
Okay.
I'm happy to hear that, Bakes. You're doing me proud, man.
Come on now, talk that shit, Guru.
Oh yeah, I knew it was going to a good home. Shout out to Bakes.
Hey, Bakes adopted Guru's son. Oh, everything. Son, I'm gonna drop you off at Bakes' doorstep. You're gonna love California. California is a beautiful city. You have nothing to worry about. He's gonna raise you right into a fucking champion.
Oh, what? 100%. Only on the GW.
Only on the GW.
Hey, come on, man.
Here go fantasy question.
Oh, I can read it from
Good
Marco.
looking, yeah.
What should I do?
Yeah, you got a fantasy question.
Wait. Oh, okay. It says Blake Watson, Jace McClellan, Jaheim Bell, Kendall Milton, Casey Washington. I don't know what this Ulo.
These are all like fourth and fifth string guys.
Got these guys on my taxi squad. Jalen Ford, I know he's that guy at the Saints linebacker. I'd cut him. I would for sure cut Jalen Ford. I feel like a lot of these are probably cut candidates. Casey Washington, though, I think could maybe still have a role in Atlanta. I'd hold him. Not real familiar with the other names, though, if I'm being real. I feel like these are guys that are cut candidates, but hold on to them for now if you can in case they break out. But if these are all guys that I feel like, unless they show something this offseason, they're probably all cut candidates.
Boo-boo. Yeah, I'd probably only keep Casey Washington, too, just because he might actually be like the 3. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, I would for sure keep him. The rest of them,
I ain't
unless
tripping.
they show anything, I would cut Jalen Ford. I don't think Jalen Ford's doing anything with the Saints. I mean, they drafted the other guy, and they have Stutzman.
Yeah, I got Stutzman in a few places.
They signed Caden Ellis. Like, that linebacker core is set.
Yeah, I got Stutzman in a few places, Guru. Oh, my mama.
think
I've
he's
been
up
holding
now,
on to Stutzman since last year. I took his ass off the taxi just because OG gone and he in New York.
Right, the Mario in New York. They did bring in Caden Ellis. He'll be the captain, I would think. And then I think, though, he could beat out Pete Werner. Stutzman could beat out Pete Werner. Pete Werner's okay, but he's nothing special. So it wouldn't shock me if by the second half, Stutzman's the starter next to Ellis.
I think he could outright beat him out in camp, bro. Like, straight up.
Yeah, it's very possible. I wouldn't predict it. I think Werner will still start week 1, but you never know. That's not that crazy of a take because Stutzman is a guy that they drafted with the new regime, like the Kellen Moore, Staley regime, the current regime, exactly. Yeah. And Staley kind of shifted some things around, and that seemed to help. I mean, the defense last year was above average.
Yeah, y'all came together, for sure.
Fact.
In that final stretch.
100%. Everyone talks about Tyler Shuck, and he did do well, but it was a big part of that was the defense as far as the Saints turning things around in the second half.
Yeah, getting turnovers. You guys started getting turnovers like Dennis Allen was there. Still.
And y'all brought the other OG back too. He been with the Saints his whole career. Jordan.
Yeah, we have Big Cam's back. Yeah, we talked about that last week. He re-signed, I think, last Friday. Like during the show, I think. Like Lee broke the news, if I remember. Right?
I made a few phone calls.
Good.
That's why I wasn't on the show. Trying to get my man
Good
CJ.
stuff. Working the phones for us, man.
You know what I mean? But then to see the iPhone battery started getting all hot. You see that? Damn
that shit is crazy, bro. Fuck you, iPhone.
Trying to make phone calls, B.
Yeah. No, it be doing that shit.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What else you got for us, Lee?
Oh, I got a lot. Okay, so I was.
Yeah, because we want to get to these rankings
too.
too.
Rams could have extended Puka Nacua right earlier, but waiting may have cost them. Since his rookie, they say Puka is only added to his resume, and if he has another at least season, his price could just climb even higher, just higher for the Rams.
He's gonna get like 45.
Yeah. Now, as for Tucker Kraft, he could see time on the reserve PUP list during training camp, but currently on track to recover and be ready for week 1.
Oh.
Now, as for the Las Vegas Raiders, I'm not going to say that name.
Let her hear that.
Fernando Mendoza says Tom Brady is teaching him how to lead an NFL team. So that's what they're saying.
I got a question for you, Lee.
Yes, sir.
Why did you start off by saying I'm not going to say that? What were you talking about?
I'm having them the Ray turds.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Bro, you know I know the answer to that, bro.
Because I'm trying to be respectful.
But yet you just brought out Kermit. Like, hey, like Bake said, bro. Oh, my mama, like Bake said. The over under is minus 500 for Lee bringing him out in the next 3. Hey, look, bro, my word of advice to you is get your shit off in the off season. When the season start, just be neutral, bro. 100. That's
I'm not gonna.
Especially with guests on, bro. Like,
what did you say? Bogey said, and JD, you tell me a lot. Watch the tape back. I watched them back quite a bit on the TV, and motherfucker, I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
Oh,
and also another word of advice: pick your spots.
Hey, we got to go too.
Where you can talk your shit, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to overdo it, you know.
As I said, Spencer, I'm still a work in progress.
Talk your shit.
But, now I need the rumor report.
Oh.
Listen to all these
rumors. On the rumor.
Running me every day.
Hating on the player. I always flip it to the masterpiece after.
Come on now, talk that shit.
Look at all these haters. Surrounding me every day.
Cleveland Browns have received several calls about Shedeur Sanders' availability.
Wow. Several, as in maybe Jets.
That was going to be my question. What teams y'all think?
Jets, Miami.
I know the Jets.
Pittsburgh. Arizona.
Rona.
Arizona's big on.
Oh, this is kind of dope, huh? Like, think about it. He has to really. Hey, what if the Colts do what they've always been doing and they go, we're just going to get another guy because fuck the guy who's the starter. You know what I mean?
What does Danny Dimes' contract look like? He only got that. He got that Baker contract, that 3-year bullshit.
It's like a Baker deal.
And Baker looking to get paid right now, so they can get out of Danny's probably after this year.
Yeah, I mean Danny's like a prove-it deal.
Yeah,
he's coming off that massive. He's coming off an Achilles.
Okay, so with maybe Shedeur being. Cold world. Now I get that for both.
Shedeur.
He's a cold dude, dog. With Shedeur maybe being available on the market. What's the boy name that's finna be in the supplemental bullshit?
Sorsby, but
now you got 2 maybe starting quarterbacks on the market. Now, like Lee said last week, and I think we was on a consensus when we said this shit on Friday. Like, bro, it might be a team that's willing to give up a second to go get the boy that's coming in the supplemental. I don't know what you're gonna be able to get Shedeur for, but if you get that motherfucker Shedeur in the right system and the boy, what's his name, Sorsby, because they on TV, the main motherfuckers talking about, bro would have been the third quarterback in this year's draft behind Simpson.
I just thought of something, bro. Remember?
Yeah, he'd probably been a late first.
Remember in the draft, one of the teams that wanted to go get Shedeur, and including the Niners, I'm not saying the Niners, though, but it was, who's the other team? The Eagles, right? Eagles were thinking about pulling the trigger on him, right? If whatever happened, they didn't end up drafting him. I think the Browns undercut both the Niners and the Eagles at that point late in the draft. And what is the Eagles talking about right now? Jalen Hurts is kind of in a prove it kind of situation. Maybe even Howie Roseman's crazy ass evil genius motherfucker could be one of the teams that they're talking about. Because when you say several by definition is 4. We just rattled off 6 teams that actually are kind of fucked up at that position. You know what I mean?
You know what? You said 6. Oh, my bad, Spitz.
Oh, good. I'm gonna say my take is that I don't see the Browns moving him because Massage Watson hadn't played in years. I mean, why are you really gonna put all your eggs in that basket? That seems nuts to me. I think they gotta keep Shedeur. They gotta.
But the Browns shit all over everything they do.
No, I know. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if they fuck it up. But in my opinion, if they trade Shedeur, that's a big L for them because you're not gonna get enough in return to justify that. And if you're stuck with Watson and you're having to start over at the position again, if he's a flop, like. That's just gonna I know the Browns are gonna Brown, but to me that they can't.
And they got hella first round picks too. That's
they actually like tank again this year.
Rookie deal. I mean, you gotta hold on.
But that's what I was gonna say, Spence. I'm so glad that you said that because damn near every team's goal is to have a rookie quarterback on their deal and build everything else out. That way, you know what I mean? You got a better chance at getting into the dance. And then, you know, whatever happens in the dance is in the dance. But that is like the goal, bro. You want to get one of them motherfuckers on that rookie deal. And he got 3 years left on that motherfucking 5th round deal. That motherfucker only make maybe 1 or 2 million on his contract. But that motherfucker balling with them jersey sales and shit like that too, though. Yeah, no, that's for sure. And then also, you know how else that ties in to Shedeur? Man, the motherfucking owner is getting shit like that. Haslam is not letting Brett walk out. And then
there's no way.
Philly wanted him last year. You know who else wanted him? Todd Monken wanted him last year, but he was like, "Nah, I don't want to back up Lamar." That's Todd
Monken's now a Cleveland coach.
Monken don't want Brett to leave.
No.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
They ain't letting him go, bro. There's
whole world, bro, on my mama.
When the moon hits your eye like a bitch. That's
Commanders. Hey, bro, you the only reason why I call that motherfucker that, dog.
Commanders head coach Dan Quinn is viewed as being on the hot seat in 2026.
Oh shit.
That makes sense.
Get him.
Peacock, shout out to Peacock, big Brad. He said I'm taking Puka at the 1-0. Everywhere. Talk your shit, man,
Let's go. I would too.
Hey, Puka want the $50 million contract, Peacock.
Yeah. I don't even want 45. I'm talking 50.
Well, I know we were
speaking 50 burger.
I know we were speaking about Brandon Sorsby. Well, the Cardinals will be one of the top teams to watch for Brandon Sorsby, according to multiple high reports.
So, what does this entail? Like, let me ask
they're saying a 2nd round pick is what's going to take to get him.
No. Let me get your opinion on this. How do we handle this in dynasty leagues? Like when he gets into the league, like what do we do? We just throw him to the waivers?
No, well, yeah, because he's gonna be on the in our shit. We got the fab. You feel me? So it's if you want to spend your whole $250 or whatever the fuck you got in the offseason, you better do it 100%. I think everybody gonna do that.
Yeah, well,
and then it's gonna go by the waiver priority.
So whoever finished last.
So if everybody spend whatever the fuck they got, say like if it's 3 motherfuckers in the league, 5 motherfuckers in the league that still got all they fab, right? Then it's gonna go to the motherfucker that got the highest waiver priority.
Priority.
I got the hold on.
I see.
Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's gonna
like
blow
that.
the whole
because
load, Paul.
You know what's crazy is it became like a real thing like a week ago. People were like, you know, they're like, oh, what are we gonna do with this guy? And I'm like, do we even want this guy? I'm like, what?
Yeah, in our leagues you do.
Yeah,
bro,
flex.
Bro, that motherfucker is running the ball too, though, bro. He got lightweight accuracy from what I've seen, just some little highlights, but he got wiggles. 100%. Bro, Pittsburgh, Arizona, all the motherfucking teams we just did for Shedeur, they gonna be in it on him, bro.
Thank you, because I was gonna say, like, I was like, why is everyone tripping last week over this Sorensen guy, right? Or Sorensen, whatever the fuck his name is.
Sorsby, yeah.
and then I go, oh shit! Even just after having this conversation, I'm like, damn, there is actual opportunity.
Yeah, for super flex.
Yeah, there is
in one quarterback league. In a one quarterback league, I mean, if you got room on your taxi squad for sure, but you ain't gonna get, you're not getting nothing out of him this year. It's too late in the motherfucking season. He didn't do nothing in April with no team. He only about to get the playbook right now. You feel me? Yeah. And then it's already some other quarterbacks on that team wherever the fuck he finna go. So he's not until next year.
Is there any coaching correlations? If we find any coaching correlations that he used to like be under these coaches that in school somewhere, if they're somewhere, that's probably gonna be one of the landing spots. Or one of
Cliff. I know Cliff. I don't know if Cliff Kingsbury coached him. No, he was Texas Tech.
Where's
he was at last year. I think he got fired this year.
It was the year before.
He was still there last year in Washington.
That's right.
Or was it only he only did 1 year in Washington? He got fired after JD 5.
Cliff Kingsbury ended up with the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. He was one of them.
I'm trying to think.
So they're not going to take him.
No, he wasn't there. No.
Man, I can hella see the Rams taking that kid too.
Well,
but they said so. Look, so like motherfucking the Jets GM, what's buddy name? That's on Get Up.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum is like, bro, one of the teams that's really. He didn't say a team, but what he said, basically what he's saying, is going to be a team that is an established team. But like how you said, Bogey, about fucking Jalen Hurts, he said it's going to be a team that's kind of like, oh, okay, we might be able to move on from our starting quarterback and just slide in there. Want to establish team. 100%. That's what. Yeah. And that's another thing. It's like if he's coming in as a supplemental player and you give up a second round pick for him, his motherfucking contract ain't shit. You feel me? Yeah, and that's what we talking about. How the motherfucking teams is trying to build around, build their teams is them quarterbacks that don't make nothing.
That's a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact. And here's the thing too, is because I've never seen this before, where everyone's been going gaga over like a guy. And what was his deal? He had some off-field issues or something. Like, why did he not
gambling issues.
Yeah, sports betting.
I think they said he bet on the Indiana team hella times. I just seen something about that. So when Indiana was balling last year, he was betting on them.
He was smart.
100%. Oh, he can make decisions on the field, and he can make it. He's a smart gambler.
You probably lost it all.
Put your fab in for him.
Oh shit, he did. The Indy did win his shit. He rode them all the way to the chipper.
He know how to make good decisions on and off the field.
The Raiders are gonna draft him behind Fernando.
Oh, cold world. Cold world.
He's like, I gotta go. Fernando's that.
Hey, we got Minnesota Den in the building. What's up, Den? Hey.
What's up, Den?
He said he got his fit put together for Vegas, bro.
I see him, bro. Hey,
whole world.
That's why I fuck with Dennis too, because he was putting it together. Like
Peacock.
Dennis be looking like a real P every time we're in Vegas.
Them is facts. Them is facts. And Big Bro don't be playing.
The cool white peas that they kick with all the brothers and shit. You know what I mean?
Cold world.
He's like Gator. When we're in Vegas, he's like Gator from the other guys.
That's white chocolate.
Portugal too.
Yeah, man. Gator's 2-1 now.
Man, Peacock said, I got the hold on Lee overlay anytime you need it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, Peacock, use a fool, bro. Oh, my mama. Oh, everything. Where's that? Let me go see that shit, bro. What the fuck?
The hold? What the hell?
The hold on Lee. That means like
hold on, Lee.
Oh, here it go right here.
Oh, Oh, God. I saw that last week.
Pump your brakes. Slow down, Turbo.
All right, Lee.
My fucking big ass motor Pringle.
Any more news? Or are we ready?
Yo, I got
rankings?
You know what?
Hold on. Let's get to the rankings.
How about this? I'm gonna burn through it so we can get to the rankings. I don't need the drafts.
Right,
I'm just gonna go straight through.
Okay, come on. Let's get in front
All
of
right,
it.
former Saints
Hit
wide
it,
receiver Michael
rapid
Thomas
fire.
is expected to retire. Ravens
All right.
are viewed as the favorites to land Stefon Diggs.
Whoa.
Who, the Raiders, you said?
No, Ravens.
No,
Ravens.
New
Oh, the
Orleans.
Ravens.
Ravens.
Oh, he said the Ravens.
Washington.
I thought he said New Orleans for some fucking reason.
No,
Whoa.
the Washington Commanders are expected to add another wide receiver before the training camp starts. And
why isn't it Diggs?
And no, their interest is DeAndre Hopkins.
What in the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
Not even
Now the
Keenan
New
Allen
York
and shit.
Jets are still believed to be in the market for a backup quarterback.
Especially with the Geno drama.
Now, as
Wait. Run that back, Kitteh. What happened with Geno?
oh, he was accused of some assault by a woman on his kid, but his baby mama or kid's mom came to that and said he's a great father.
We
I
just
missed
have
that
to
one.
do our due diligence
Yeah.
and scour the market
Had
and
a
see what
scare.
kind of quarterbacks are out there because it's developing.
Shedeur.
Yeah, I think the Jets should look into that regardless because I mean, currently the battle between Cade Klubnik and Brady Cook.
I think Shedeur could play in New York, though. See, that's one thing about Shedeur, bro. That motherfucker got the pedigree. He's come from that bloodline, bro. That motherfucker can play under the bright lights, bro. It
Put
take
him
a
in the-
certain
he wants
motherfucker to
the
be
scrutiny.
a gangrene quarterback. It take a certain motherfucker to be New York Football Giants quarterback, bro. Eli, bro, he played that position. Say what you want to say about him. That motherfucker played over there. He played it how it was supposed to be, bro. And he was a champion for two times, bro. 100%, bro. It take a certain motherfucker to be that quarterback in the Big Apple, bro. I think Shedeur could go to the Jets, bro, and be a damn good quarterback, bro.
I would love that.
And y'all got three first rounds next year, and then all the offensive weapons y'all just got and that offensive line. Oh yeah, bro.
Now, as the San Francisco 49ers could explore trading Mac Jones before the trade deadline if Curtis Rourke develops into a viable quarterback too.
Now that's
You were just
more
saying this,
preferable
on
for the
yesterday's
Jets.
show,
I'd rather have Mac Jones
JD.
long term and than Shedeur.
That, like you want to see Rourke. We're going to see like a shit ton of Rourke because it's time to see what the kid got. You know what I mean?
And now coming out this morning,
but see, that'd be nice, like how Kitteh said, though. He would rather have Mac Jones. I would rather you come and get Mac Jones too, big bro.
Yeah, come on.
I'd rather go out and get
Hey,
Mac
see,
Jones.
one
I've
of
been
them
shouting
3
that out
first
for a
rounders or
while
2
now.
first rounders you got.
I've been shouting
We'll
that
send
out
you
for
Mac
a
Jones in a
while
second
now.
for one of the
Hey, I'm
first.
trying to tell you, hey, look, today's price ain't yesterday's price. So as we get closer and closer to week 8, the value
guys, I
gonna
have
go
some
up. So
breaking
come and
news.
get him early right now.
The NFL has informed teams that it will not be holding a supplemental draft, meaning Texas Tech quarterback Brandon Sorsby will not be eligible to enter the NFL in 2026.
What?
Oh. Well, there
It
goes
just
that
came out
problem.
41 seconds ago.
Yeah, well,
breaking news. Where the breaking news drop at?
Shout out to Ears. Yeah, no worrying about bidding on him.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, you get to say you fab. We get to keep our fab. Fuck
Shedeur's
him.
about to get traded now because no one can get this kid now.
Yeah, they
Oh,
probably
yeah.
did. I bet the NFL did that shit because they didn't want this kid to get in there because of the controversy surrounding him. I bet that's why they pulled the plug on it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, not even
They didn't want
let
this
him-
kid. They
Tapped
didn't
in
want
with the
this
teams.
kid, bro.
They could have
'cause he-
tapped in with the GMs and got a consensus of like, bruh, where y'all thinking about taking this motherfucker? If 6, 7, ain't nobody said nothing, man. Fuck him. Let him go sit till next year.
Now to
fuck
follow
yeah.
up that Mac Jones
No one wanted
information,
him. No one wanted
This morning-
the headache that comes with that.
this morning came out the 49ers reportedly have had talks with a couple teams about Mac Jones already.
Oh shit.
So
Arizona.
Oh
come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, if someone gets injured in camp, they will be. Someone might give up a first for Mac Jones if they're desperate enough.
No, not the Jets.
Remember when Teddy Bridgewater won 5 of 6, or he won 5 out of 6 games for the Saints, bro. He was immediately picked up as a starter.
Yeah,
Mac Jones played 8 games last year.
Yeah, I think Mac Jones.
Won like 6 out of 8.
Yeah, Mac Jones is a top 32 quarterback in the NFL.
Yep,
so
me too.
if someone suffers, I mean, let's just say Geno gets a season-ending injury in camp. I bet the Jets offer at least a second, maybe even a first. Because if Geno would get hurt and have to go in the year with club mitts, I mean, your season's basically over before it starts.
If you trade a first, though, that's considered almost like, okay, this guy is a franchise caliber player. We're gonna keep him long term. I don't know. Mac Jones.
My bad, I cannot hear Kitteh too. Let me click back out for some reason.
Mac Jones is my
weird.
For the Jets, Mac Jones is my favorite quarterback to acquire for sure.
Yeah,
at
maybe
this
2
moment
seconds
with what is available.
or a
Geno
second and a
Smith was
third.
up there too, though, so I am happy with having Geno Smith as long as there ain't no allegations, just to get 27 under wraps. Like,
for sure.
if we go into 27
What's up, Ghost
with a
Monkey?
Geno that gave us a lot of wins and fought and did well, then awesome. And then if he didn't do that, then we go to the quarterback market in 27, and that's going to be really exciting. Deliberating the process. If the 27 Jets are in it for a quarterback, it should be really interesting.
We took Omembu. We took Omembu in the 2025 draft. Y'all took Sadiq, Maury Cooper. I forgot who else was the other motherfucker, right? Y'all building y'all team out. If you can go get Mac for a second or a third right now, big bro, and with all the draft capital you got next year, bro, like, bro, within the next 2 years, bro, they at the top, bro. I ain't gonna say at the top of the AFC, but they contending for their division, bro.
It was my favorite pick, but Geno Smith arrived in the building, and I'm okay with that.
It's a cool story too.
To cost a first or even a second, because that was really what was talking about. Like when Mac Jones first started popping off as a candidate to be traded, and he was showing out and balling out and winning games for y'all. I want to say, like, people were still like thinking like, man, if we could get like a third for this guy, we should just do it right now. And those are the types of trades that I would like the Jets to consider for Mac Jones now, after receiving now that we have Geno Smith in the building. We don't need Mac Jones.
And all right, the league just said this. And all this is predicated on Curtis Rourke too, though. You know what I mean? Because Curtis Rourke had a red shirt season last year, because his last year at Indiana, he tore his shit. But the year before that, he was a highly accurate quarterback, and his predecessor was that's on the fucking
Fernando.
100%. So Rourke got a brother. I forgot what school he went to, but he also, had been floating around for a minute, doing his thing in college, and got a little lightweight stint in the NFL. So the Rourkes, and they from Canada. So they got a little bit of a pedigree with them, with the two brothers. So I'm hoping that we can get Brad ready.
Hold on, no, for real though. Are they grandsons of Mickey Rourke?
Now that I don't know, but Mickey Rourke and Tupac was in motherfucking
was it get gridlocked?
Was it gridlock?
Portugal goal! What a fucking goal by Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ronaldo. We watching history. History on the GWN.
We got 3 active players in this World Cup fighting for the record right now. That's pretty.
Right now, Mbappe is going to shatter some fucking.
I'm watching it right now, Lee. I'm always behind you. Pause, bruh. Damn. Lee always breaking this shit on this motherfucking World Cup. I don't like that shit. All right, we got. Look, what I want to do real fast, y'all. Lee, let's go ahead and cancel out the rest of the news. Let's not.
That's what I was gonna say.
Let's knock out these we got 2 fantasy questions, and we're gonna fire Spencer's ratings.
All right, let's go to the guru.
So Peacock said, "I got 4 quarterbacks in a 1 quarterback dynasty, and somebody just lowballed me for Woody Marks or for Daniel Jones. I should probably counter offer him Aaron Rodgers for Woody, sticking with Shuck as my primary backup for Josh Allen. Try to get the most I can for Danny Dimes.
Yeah, I mean, whatever your weaknesses are, I would consider that. But shit, always go for the best wide receiver you can.
Yeah, unless he's like running
quarterback, he might be able to get creative.
Yeah, because like I think he actually has. I think he might have David Montgomery in this league, if I remember correctly, or he might have traded away David Montgomery for like Kelsey at one point. Either way, I'm saying, you know, it is kind of devalued. So like, yeah, if I can send Rodgers, who's a literal year rental, to get like a Woody Marks, or maybe if I can get some kind of receiver, you know what I mean? I'm all about it. And Danny Dumbass, if that guy already was going in for Danny Dumbass, I feel like I'll just look at what I really want on that fool's team and just be like, all right, here, give me this receiver A or whatever for Dumbass. Because people want, you know, like, yeah, if they're willing to pay something for a QB in a single QB, that's already a win in itself because they're hella devalued in that aspect. You know what I mean?
Talk that shit. And speaking of Schulk, because Peacock said he'd rather keep Schulk, Bake said, what do you guys think of Olave and him having them blood clots? Health issues affecting him in dynasty value, or is he still good? And then he also says Olave or Tyson in dynasty.
I mean, it's Tyson because it's new regime. And like, he's just a true, like what he could be is a true number one, right? Even though we finally saw Olave finished as a WR1, I think he's best suited to be like predominantly on the perimeter when like you can move Tyson around the formation. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they like Olave coming out in the shorter A-dot stuff because like he's getting beat up over the middle over the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just was so productive last year in that system to where I know there's some concerns surrounding him, but I think he's actually, because of that, probably a decent value in Dynasty because I look at it like this. I mean, everyone has injury risk. I mean, these are NFL players, so everyone has some injury risk. I know Olave's is a little bit higher, but the bottom line is when he's out there, he produces. No matter where he lines up, he's out there producing. Yeah. And so I know Tyson will have his role, and we'll get to him in the rankings here. I had Olave in my top 12 for redraft, and I'm standing on that despite these potential health issues because Bruh showed that he's an alpha. He showed that he isn't going anywhere as far as his role in this offense. So I'm all in with Olave.
No, I agree with you, Spence, because we broke that shit down. I agree with you because we broke that shit down last Friday about how his production was. And even though he commanded 144 targets, and even though with the addition of Jordan Tyson and baby Trey Lance, a.k.a. Bryce Lance, like, bro, he averaged maybe like 7 targets per game. So even if it goes down 1 or 2 targets per game, and what he did, he fit perfectly in the Schottenheimer offense, 100%, bro. The only thing that's going forward with him is how much they want to give, bro. 100%. That's what it's really finna be. Oh my mama. So yeah, I'm still rocking with
how much are they gonna pay?
Buddy.
I think right now too, if you were trying to acquire Olave, it'd probably be easier to acquire him right now with some negative blurbs that are out on him. Yeah, it'd probably be cheaper. But then also to sell him right now, I'd probably wait till we see him at camp and he's looking good, and then people go, oh yeah, the blood clots ain't shit, and then now you got some better value to his name. And you go to a receiver needy team because you're not lying when you say, hey, I'm shooting you an alpha from last year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the time to buy Olave because it sounds like the blood clots they got, they treated it soon enough to where it shouldn't affect him for this season. He's expected to be cleared at the end of this month. So I don't see it being an issue.
Yeah, and what's at the end of this month too? We get closer to the training camp. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he'll be cleared well before training camp.
Yeah, they started showing training camp days.
July, so
yeah, facts. That's what I just seen that. Some of these motherfuckers they started dropping their dates. July 26, 27. Motherfucker.
Yeah, we still got
rookies and vets got to report at late July. It ain't just the rookies that got to report late July. Shout out to Ghost Monkey and shout out to Albert.
What up, Ghost?
Fellas?
What up, Albert?
We about to get into these rankings, man. Let's get it, bruh.
Let's go.
All right. So this ranking series will be the continuation of wide receivers. We did the top 12 last week. So for those that missed the top 12, I'll go over it. We had Jamar Chase at 1, followed by the Puka Nakua at 2, JSN at 3.
What?
Amon-Ra at 4.
What?
CD at 5.
What?
Jettis at 6.
What?
Drizzy, Drake London at 7.
What? I like that one.
Yeah. Olave at 8.
What?
Pickens at 9.
What?
Nico at 10.
What? Oh, I like that one a lot too.
Yep. Rashee Rice at 11.
Okay. What?
And AJ Brown at 12 to round out the top 12. So we broke all that down last week. Shout out to the fella in ears. We broke down the top 12. So now on to number 13, which is for me Malik Neighbors. Got Malik Neighbors coming in at the 13 spot, just outside the top 12. He was originally in my top 12 back a month ago, but he has some injury concerns. He had that cleanup knee procedure, but the latest blurbs on him have been more positive because back then they were thinking he might be out till like week 6, but now they're thinking if things go well, he could be out there for week 1. So I still think he might start off slow. First 4 to 6 weeks, he might not quite be himself. So just if you draft Malik Neighbors, just hold tight because I think once he gets ready or once he gets fully acclimated to the new system, he's going to be a WR1. So he could easily finish top 12. It's just coming off the injury. He'll probably start off a little slow. So I've got him just outside.
It might be a team that doesn't score a lot too, as far as like passing touchdowns. Because like if you have a John Harbaugh there, along with Matt Nagy, they're going to want to run a ton, right? So I think, but I think the yards will be there because you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the receptions, he'll get targeted like crazy. No more Wandale, so he'll be the alpha for sure.
Yeah, I like that. Let's go. Put some respect on Neighbors, B.
Exactly, bro. I saw some of these lists had him down like an 18. I was like, nah, bro, y'all got to put respect on his name.
No, and I was saying this every time we reported like negative blurbs on him. I was just like, "Yo, go trade for him in Dynasty right now." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, take advantage of all these bad blurbs.
Like the Olave blood clot thing. It's like
fucking take advantage of that shit.
Buy him now before he gets cleared, and then everyone's like, "Oh, he's back."
I got him.
Yeah, exactly. Get him before. Because he'll
get him when the other manager thinks like you're a sucker. You know what I mean? They're like,
exactly.
You want Olave? Ha ha!
I'd rather the guy that's dealing with something in June than the guy that gets hurt in September.
That's a fact.
So Neighbors at 13. We got a bounce back candidate here at 14. Or Kitteh's Jets. Garrett Wilson got G-Dub. At 14, I think
he was going yay before he got hurt last year.
That's what I'm saying.
He showing the hell was.
Yay every year of his career. I might be underselling.
Hey, that motherfucker was part of the West Side Championship run until he got hurt. I held on to him for a minute. But yeah, he helped me get there at the beginning of the season.
Prior to last year, he was over 1,000 yards 3 years in a row. Jets should be a little better this year. Geno be a veteran presence at quarterback to where he should be able to, at minimum, if he stays out there, I think he's pretty much a lock for 1,000 yards and 90 receptions. I mean, Garrett Wilson is a production machine. He's quarterback proof. He's worked with all kind of different quarterbacks, all kind of different offenses, but always gets his numbers. Last year, just the injuries derailed his season, but prior to that, he was balling. So I don't see any reason why he's going to fall off. I think if anything, he's going to bounce back and might even have a career season. So I would take advantage of his ADP being down. I feel like right now he's a really good value in that 3rd round range.
That's awesome value, especially if you bang out a couple running backs early, right?
Exactly.
I would not feel bad about starting off my receiver room with a Garrett Wilson. You know what I love even better? Garrett Wilson's my 3rd when I'm just banging out receivers back to back to back.
Yeah, you can do like a freaking JSN London G-Dub stack, that'd be crazy. That would go crazy.
Or
even if London's going, you could probably get like, if you want to swing for the fences, take like a Rashee Rice in the second. Because I think Rashee Rice kind of go back to last week. I think Rashee Rice, I know he's risky, but man, if he can stay out there, he's almost a lock to finish top 12 considering how much of the target market share he gets.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
Yeah, he broke it
like, he's like the high, he's like a higher end extreme version of Wandale. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And if that offense, Mahomes should be ready for week 1. Sorry, Lee, Kermit's gonna be out there, and we know Kermit Pepper.
He's finna be. I can see them getting the ball out way quick. He's not gonna be a lot of mobility early on with his legs. So Rasheed's gonna be a real safety valve.
And the run game gonna be a whole lot better as well.
Yeah.
And what Kermit says, I may run into someone's knee again.
You better get your shit off real fast, bro. 100%, because September right around the corner.
Yeah.
You better get it off.
Shame on everyone.
You better get it off, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Everything.
Look at Patrick Mahomes Patrick Mahomes died last year in the regular season, and I feel like not everybody. I feel like the AFC motherfuckers has been living in the shadows. They didn't take advantage. They didn't take advantage enough.
Yeah, they really didn't. They really didn't.
And it was a year where Lamar and Joe Burrow was hurt. So here's Josh Allen, like you know what I mean? Everyone was crowning him. And then Drake May.
Denver was right there. If it wasn't for Bo Nix,
fuck the Donkeys.
That is true.
Denver did take advantage. I'll give them that.
Shout out to Tino, yo. We got the team leader in the building.
Team leader Tito.
What up, Tino?
Blue team go.
Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cowboy.
No, it was Derek, it wasn't cocaine. It was some tape saying "fuck you."
All right,
fuck you.
Devontae Smith, they got the Slim Reaper coming in at 15. Devontae Smith, the rubber band man there. I think he's gonna take a step forward this year. No more AJ Brown. I know Jalen Hurts kind of on the hot seat over there, and Devontae's the guy he's going to have to lead on. I mean, Mekhi Lemon's only a rookie. The Wicks and Hollywood Brown are both, neither one are really high volume options to where Devontae Smith is just one of those guys that isn't flashy. I don't think he's quite a top 12 option, but with no more A.J. Brown, I think he'll be a solid safe WR2. Yep. Uptick in targets for sure. Yeah. I mean, the year he had his sophomore season, he got 136 targets, and what he did with that, 95 for 1196, damn near 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns. I see him having a season similar to that here this year.
Yeah, the 2023, that's the Shane Steichen season, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was solid that year, but not quite as good.
So hopefully Sean Mannion can unlock, bro. We see Jalen good on the deep routes for sure. The knock on him is, will he be able to go over the middle of the field and make these short completions, these intermediate completions over the fucking middle?
Is that Lemon? Is that where Lemon's gonna live?
I mean, I would hope so. Right. I would hope to see. I would also hope to see Devontae make them plays as well too, because we just don't want him to be intermediate to deep routes, because that's that. I mean, even though that's where Hurts is better at, but we also want to be able to see him be the number one option, get the first read targets. That's where that come in at. But now if Jalen Hurts can't hit the over the middles and all that bullshit, so is he gonna start dunking and dinking and whoever's running the shorter A dot, just like motherfucking they OG tight end? That motherfucker had 11 TDs last year. 100%. It's like, who's gonna be the motherfucker that's the shorter intermediate, because that's gonna be the benefactor 100%.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see if they're gonna involve like checking down like crazy to the running back to Saquon.
Well, that's what Lee said on last Friday's show on my mama. He said they're supposed to be using Barkley in the passing game a lot more.
Yeah, because then that probably answers our question here about the shorter A dot like safety valves too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like I said, the boy, whatever, go dirt. He had between either 9 or 11 TDs last year, bro. I want to say he had double-digit TDs last year.
11.
100%. That's
Saquon hit
that's
for
his
2
dude.
all-purpose his rookie year. Like, he got hands. They just, for some reason, ever since he's been with the Eagles, they just don't really use him in that fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the good thing is that there'll be enough for all those guys to eat. Because, I mean, Philly is pretty concentrated target market share to where, I mean, even if Saquon and Goddard see more looks, I mean, with no more A.J. Brown, I mean, that's well over 100 vacated targets. So
I agree with you. The only thing is that Saquon is taking 25 touches per game, whether it's 22 touches or 18 touches and maybe 7 receptions or some shit like that, or 7 targets. You know, Jalen Hurts, the less he throws, the better is he quarterback. So if Saquon is giving you 25 touches per game, you want Jalen Hurts to be at about 25 attempts per game, 100%.
Yeah.
And with them investing in, they invested in Lemon, Dontavian Wicks, and that fucking tight end, and Hollywood Brown, bro. They brought in 4 motherfucking receivers. Bro, they trying to see what works best as well. So it's going to be a low concentrated target share over there, 100%.
What about has he ever eclipsed over 550, like pass attempts, like more than once?
Who Hurts?
Yeah, like I feel like he's at least won 550 at least once.
Like he went 538 in 23, and then that's his career high.
Okay, so while he hasn't even eclipsed 530 in pass attempts, so this is we need the efficiency here.
100%, and that's not his special.
Going to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, for sure. Well, yeah, like I said, these rankings are fluid, so as time goes on, might have to knock Devontae a few notches down, because y'all bring up some valid points about it not, being not as much of a concentrated target market share as some are thinking. So let's move on to someone here at 16 who, as of now, it appears he's going to see a big share of the targets over there in Baltimore, and that's Zay Flowers. I got Zay Flowers coming in at 16, and he's someone that isn't always the most flashy, but for PPR, bro, and volume purposes, he gets it. He freaking gets it. He had over 1,200 yards last year. It was a quiet 1,200.
That motherfucker was WR7, I think, last year, big bro.
He got it in, bro.
He was WR7 last year, bro.
I didn't know that shit.
Bro. He won people chippers for real. Average his yards per game over 71.2 yards per game. So that means on average he was getting you over 7 points just in yards. And in the 86 receptions is nothing to sneeze at. Touchdowns only at 5. That's been
that's where he lack at, because he's not a red zone threat. We seen him drop the ball in the playoffs in the end zone. He ain't no red zone threat, but he showed beat your ass.
Never again.
Oh, my mama, when you got Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson back there with a running threat, he's gonna produce. Them is facts.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I'm glad you got him in your as a high end WR2. What you said you got him at 14?
16.
16. Oh yeah, I ain't mad at that. Buddy finished as WR7 last, 14.1 yards per reception, dog. 100%. I said just off the yardage.
We'll swap him and Devontae. We'll move Zay up to 50. Yeah, Zay, bro, I think is getting slept on for real.
I like that swap. That's a good swap.
Talk that talk, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, we know he's going to get – and if they bring in Diggs, I still think Zay is the top target.
I mean, they drafted 2 wide receivers this year. They lost Isaiah Likely this year, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So they searching for some help for him. And those wide receivers that they brought in, even with Devontae Walker still being like, bro, that's no threat to him, because he don't play what they play. 100%.
Yep, that is fact. Yep. So got Zay there, Zay and Devontae 15 and 16, and then we got King Tech coming in at 17. Tech McMillan, bro. He was rookie of the year last year and should continue to build upon that in his second year. Him and Bryce Young had a nice connection, and Carolina balled out in that fucking playoff game last year. In that game against the Rams, where they gave the Rams a scare. I mean, I think that showed that Tet's here to stay. Like, Tet is not going anywhere. He is a guy that is going to be a force for years to come. Obviously, a great dynasty asset. For redraft purposes, though, I think he's a rock-solid WR2, maybe not quite a WR1 just yet, but I think by next year he'll be in that WR1 conversation. But for this season, I think he's a very solid WR2 and feels like a pretty safe pick there in that 3rd, 4th round range.
Yeah, I definitely ain't mad at that. Only thing is that the 4 TDs that he scored, he got 2 TDs in each game. So hopefully he can be able to put up some higher number in TDs on everything because the volume is gonna be there for him.
He had 7. He had 7 for the season.
He had 7 for the season.
Yeah, okay. Over 1,000, so not too bad. If at his size though, 8 to 10 would be nice. If he could get 8 to 10 and over 1,000, he'd be pushing WR1 range.
Them facts.
So yeah, he's right there.
I was off like 3 TDs on my mama. I know it.
It's all good.
Shit.
Yep, 70 receptions. That's the thing for PPR. That's why I'm leaning Zay and Devontae slightly more than Ted is because of the receptions game. I feel like those two have a little better upside as far as receptions, but yardage and touchdowns wise, Ted might outdo those guys, in which case he could easily finish above them.
And what you say? You said you was worried about Zay and who else over Ted?
I had Zay and Devontae over Ted at 15 and 16. I had Ted here at 17.
What I would do is I would flop. I would switch. I would move up Ted to 15 and then bump down Zay back to Zay to 16 and then 17 I'd put Devontae. I like the shit out of Teta Rosa this year.
Mm-hmm. I could see that happening. Like I said,
like Teta Rosa, if he gets the amount of touchdowns for real,
if he gets the touchdowns,
he could be a back in WR1 easy.
Exactly. Yeah, because he's got the touchdown upside. His size, was he 6'5", 212? Yeah.
And is this his third? This is Bryce's 3rd year in Canales system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Canales is a rising.
They re-signed Coker, which is another help, and they drafted Brazel in the 3rd, I think, or in the 2nd round.
Is that the tight end?
So they are trying to give him weapons 100%. So hopefully, Brett can take that next
no
step.
offense to Chuba or Jonathan Brooks, but it looks like they might not have a run game that's as stable as they would want. So I could see them throwing a fuck ton at Teta Rosa.
Facts. 18, we got another sophomore receiver, Emeka Egbuka, coming in here at 18. I know he had kind of a rough second half last year, but I think Egbuka is here to stay as far as being a strong WR2 for this season. I think he's the guy over there. I know Chris Godwin will be back in the fold, but Godwin looked rough last year. Like, I just don't know if Godwin's going to be what he used to be. So I'm all in with Egbuka as the primary target there in Tampa. Got him here at 18. Could finish higher than that, but just doesn't have quite the resume just yet to be justified in the top 12 or anything like that. But I think mid-range WR2 is a very realistic outcome for Egbuka, man. I think this dude, he showed what he could do early on. And I think he had a little injury scare mid-year, and it probably slowed him down a bit. But if healthy, I think he's for sure a WR2 for this season.
I agree with you. The youth movement is on the writing's on the wall for the youth movement in Tampa. With Jalen McMillan coming back because he came back last year, but he had a fucked up net. 100. And then with them taking Ted Hurst as well, he's a developmental player, but they took him in the 3rd. 100%. Godwin finna be up out of there maybe after this year. So in Buka's role, even with Godwin and fucking Mike Evans there, Godwin came back a little later on. No, he did play at the beginning of the season, then got hurt. Bro, it's the ball for Mbuka. He is the WR1 over there.
Yeah, he's the first rounder. You know what I mean? First rounder from the actual draft. He's going into year 2. He played phenomenally, then played hurt the rest of the way.
Right.
And that's what we saw the taper of.
Exactly.
So it was really, we just saw, and their offensive line was super beat up as well. Baker was all fucked up
down the stretch. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, like they were all beat up, and that's probably one of the only teams outside of even like when you talk about the Chiefs or the Commandos, they were literally just riddled with injuries. You know what I mean?
Facts. So yeah, I think he'll do like he did in the first half of last year, and if he can do that, then he might exceed this ranking. Exactly. Yeah, he's at 18. He could finish 12. So. A lot of these WRTs are right. He could be a tier jumper for sure.
Yeah,
coming in at 19, we got T. Higgins. T. Higgins last year was a touchdown machine. Didn't do quite as well yardage wise as he normally does, but I think a lot of that had to do with Joe Burrow being out. If Burrow can return to full health this year, then T. Higgins should get back to close to 1,000 yards. And even without Burrow last year, he had 11 touchdowns, back-to-back years of double-digit touchdowns. You know, his PPR upside's a little capped because he's just not the Chase getting such a high percentage of the targets there. I mean, T. Higgins only caught 59 passes, but he always does a lot with his receptions, and he's very efficient in the red zone. He's a big body, 6'4". You know, if he's healthy, I mean, he's getting 8 to 10 touchdowns. That's fact. So. Yeah, I think T. Higgins I know he's had some injuries throughout the year, but he's usually always out there for most of the season. He's been beat up a lot, but he's played at least 12 games every year of his career, and he'll be entering year 7. He got his bag. I mean, he's here to stay next to Jamar, to where I think with the Bengals airing it out like they do, T is still a fantasy WR2, so I got him here at 19.
I love this take too because, like, honestly, like if you ask me, because I'm a super Mighty Joe Young truther, man. When they're all healthy, they have the potential to having 2 guys finish in the top 12, even. You know what I mean? Like, especially if their defense still doesn't show up. But it's really just health with T. Higgins. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
really just health.
Yeah, exactly. If he could stay out there all 17, he could exceed that ranking.
And Tino said Devontae Adams, he said Devontae about to eat. Rams the best team, and they going to air it out like the Cowboys.
Yeah, we're getting to him real soon. We'll get to him real soon. At 20, though, all right, Ears, you listening, Ears? I don't know if Ears is here.
He got all those ears.
He's about to miss out then because we got his guy at number 20. The Scottish lad.
Yes, the lad.
Bounce back candidate after a really disappointing sophomore season. I think the laddie will be back to being fantasy relevant this year. Last year, he just kind of fell off the face of the earth. But
it was Keenan Allen.
Yeah, Keenan Allen fucked it up, but I kind of think Keenan Allen is going to go elsewhere because, I mean, they drafted that kid. And then they have
Keenan Allen's currently not on the roster too, so that's
exactly. So
you know what I mean.
And I think the biggest reason why I feel good about Ladd bouncing back is because of the new OC, Mike McDaniel. That system is gonna produce 1,000-yard receiver, and Laddie showed he could do it as a rookie, over 1,100 yards. So I see him getting back to that this season.
Mike McDaniels, we're not too many years removed from him having Tyreek and Waddle finish in the top 12. You know what I mean? With a Tua throwing the ball. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So I think the laddie's in a really good position. Yeah, Justin Herbert's throwing the ball. I mean, that's an upgrade over Tua in my humble opinion.
Big facts. And better offensive line when healthy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's really exciting times to be a Charger fan. Especially for anyone that has these pieces in fantasy, like this is a massive upgrade with Mike McDaniels there for all these guys.
Right. Yeah, that's like Hampton. Got Hampton as RB10 overall. We talked about him during the running back rankings, and it'll be interesting to see how the rest of that skill group pans out. They got a lot of tight ends over there with Gaston and Njoku, and then you got QJ and Harris and them all battling it out for targets behind Laddie. But I just think Laddie is the clear-cut top option to where I think he's going to eat. Like, he's going to eat this year. And he's going to come at a discount because of how disappointing he was last year.
The Laddie.
because he was going very high last year. He was like a second, third round pick last year, but this year he'll probably be more like a late third, early fourth, and that's good value.
Excuse me.
Oh, good.
Sorry about that.
So we got Devontae. I know Tino was saying about Devontae. Got him coming in at 21. Devontae Adams. Can't forget about the OG. You know, he isn't quite on the level he used to be, but touchdowns-wise, he's as good as they get. I believe he led the league in receiving touchdowns last year, despite missing
14
a
of
couple
them.
games. 14 of
Yeah.
them, even though he missed 3 games. So he
And,
didn't go.
I mean, I'm taking him higher damn near than everybody you got on there, except for I forgot who 13, 14 was.
Neighbors.
There's a lot of,
I think I would
I'm
take
taking
that
Devontae
over
over a
Devontae.
lot of them dudes, bro.
I might
100%.
even
Like
put
Tino
Devontae
said,
right
he on one of
after
the
his
best teams in the league. That motherfucker, a lot of them touchdowns that we just talked about, 14 of them joints, bro, they throwing them the ball at the 2-yard line. In the,
Mhm.
like,
going
bro,
full-
like
He's
that's
like
not going to
they're
die
going
down
full
because they
Aaron
going to put
Rodgers
up 30 points per game. Kyron Williams fumbling motherfucking machine. Puka not a red zone threat like that, even though they can score him up. And all them fucking tight ends that they got, Devontae better than all them in the red zone, bro. 100%. Give me Devontae over all them dudes.
They literally brought Devontae over there because McVay was probably like, "Hey Matt, you think we could do that back shoulder fade shit from the 1 and 2 yard line like Rodgers said?
Bro.
Yeah, let's bring over Adams then." They
And he
literally
got
brought him
feet
over.
work. He's just not a super duper physical specimen. His game is predicated off feet work
on
and
technique.
fucking hands, dog. And Rogue ain't gonna lose. He's not losing a step, bro. He's still getting busy.
Hey, look, he kills people with his footwork off that line, bro.
Footwork, bro, 100% right off the line. You're not touching him.
Yeah.
And he was getting used deep last year. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like Devontae Adams,
he ain't dying off, bro. I'm taking him a lot of them receivers we just talked about.
Yeah, all right. Here's one: Devontae or T. Higgins? Who we take?
Devontae, easy.
Devontae.
I'll take Devontae over Zay too, honestly. Just
easy, facts, easy.
Yeah, like I would
mad at Zay though. I ain't mad at Zay, but like I'm lucky. I'm going after Devontae as my WR2 this year, bro. 100%.
Okay, all right. Here's one for y'all: Devontae or Garrett Wilson?
Devontae. 100%, bro. I'm taking Devontae, bro. Give me them tutties, bro. I ain't expecting him to do 14 again this year, but he could up his motherfucking receptions this year. 100%.
He might hit for dub for all we know. Like, you know what I mean? He might hit on. He missed 3 games last year.
Whole world, bro.
Like, he was doubling up in some of those games. That's how he got
world, bro. And you got Puka on the other side too, even though they play a lot of 13, bro. Oh my mama, he's still getting busy, bro. It gets him, it makes it a whole lot easier for him to get busy as well.
Matt Stafford was probably like, listen, look, if they go and got Devontae, Matt Stafford was the MVP. Devontae was a part of the back-to-back MVP before they moved on.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, world,
you know what I mean? Like Devontae is a massive piece there. You know, I'm gonna hate it when they get to the point in the year and then they go ahead and add Tyreek Hill just for the fuck of it. Watch this. They're fucking crazy, dude. I hate the Rams.
You call them the Hollywood Rams?
The Hollywood Rams, all-star power.
All-star power, facts.
Come on.
Oh, world, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
So 22, we got Jalen Waddle.
They're too good.
Ears is back. Okay. Yeah, Ears. We had Laddie McConkey crack the top 20, bud.
There you go.
Okay, I can hear Lee, but not can't hear Spencer.
Oh shit!
I'll be back.
Yeah, fuck them, Tino. You ain't never lied, big bro.
Y'all got me.
It's beef right there.
All right, so yeah, Jalen Waddle at 22. I think he's gonna bounce back this year. First year in Denver. Yep. Bo Nix, Sean Payton's system. I think that's going to be a recipe for success. I think he's a WR2 this year. I know Sutton's there, but they paid Waddle, man. Waddle's a guy they're going to feature. They gave up a lot to bring him in, and he's a little younger and in the prime of his career. So I think if healthy, Waddle for sure finish top 24, maybe even higher in that system.
Okay.
Bo Nix led the NFL in pass attempts last year.
Look, I want to say this. I've been chasing Frankenstein status when it comes to Sean Payton, whether it's the Pat Bryant, or whether it's anyone or Troy Franklin, anyone that I felt like that he's going to be favoring in the slot in the Sean Payton, and they went and traded for the guy. You know what I mean? Like last year, Mike McDaniels without Tyreek, he started moving Waddle on the outside more. And like, you know, Waddle, his the 23 finish, I think was WR8 or something like that in the PPR.
He was balling. He was balling.
And you know, and I think that's what Sean Payton saw. He was like, listen, I need that guy. You know, where I could have a guy who can move the chains. He's like Jarvis Landry 2.0 for real.
Come on now.
Yeah, he can do it all. He can stretch the field and move the chains on like short to intermediate.
And then not even that though, it's gonna be to run after the catch because like how Bogey said, if we get this motherfucker in the slot, in which we know he one of the fastest motherfuckers out there, the way that Sean Payton be able to scheme a motherfucking Mike Thomas who was a slant boy running shit out the slant, but ain't got no motherfucking speedy 4-7 wide receiver, 100% like his uncle Keyshawn Johnson. But yet they had 100%. So Waddle, I love the Waddle take, big bro. On my mama, I love Waddle to be my second or my third. If I can get Waddle as my third wide receiver, bro, I'm winning 100%.
I think you have him ranked here. It's kind of built in with his injury history. I feel like because if he stays healthy, this guy could hella jump to the tiers. Like
for sure. And we can get back to that 1,400 yard season that he had. What was that in 2023? Or 2024 when Tua
it was whenever
because Tua led the league. I think Tua threw for 5,000, and him and Tyreek, bro, both had over 1,200 yards. Tyreek had like 17.
He threw for like 45 or 4,600 that year, but yeah, he definitely
45 on my mama. There we go.
Yeah, because it was just those two guys though.
Straight 1,000-yard seasons, and then in the last 2 years he was under 1,000. But his first 3 years, bro, he was balling. The last couple of years, he missed quite at that level, but yeah, he missed time. So
2024 he played 15 games because the video that I just did, I got about to drop that bitch here. Shameless plug. He played 15 games when John Newton was there, so it wasn't like he just missed a few. You know what I mean? 100%. A-Chain was balling. Tyreek was balling. Waddle didn't have too good of a season. But yet he was still there for 15 games while John Newton was balling.
We saw the emergence of John Newton and A-Chan too. You know what I mean? In year 2.
Oh, world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think a change of scenery will be good for Waddle. It's just that Sutton's still there, Troy Franklin, Pat Bryant. You know, good Easy Ingram. You know, good bit of competition for targets, but I think he'll get enough to be WR.
And if it's one thing that we could point out, where I like where your ranking is too, just like, you know, even in the world where he stays healthy the whole year, this is a safe ranking right here because Sean Payton will move that ball around. Like everyone, they target the fuck out of everybody there. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, Bo Nix led the league in pass attempts last year.
Yeah, but even
would you rather have Pickens and Lamb or Devontae and Newton?
Ooh, that's tough.
Pickens and Lamb somehow.
Yeah, I think Pickens and Lamb, but it's close.
And then he said Waddle or Flowers.
I'm gonna lean Flowers.
I like Waddle, honestly. Well, the reason why I like Waddle is because I'd rather get the value on Waddle. Like I feel like I'm gonna pay less for Waddle.
Born Flowers gets hurt, and we don't predict injuries.
Flowers,
his production is there, bro. Oh my mama, he won a Lamar, and just the way that they play their offense, the way they stuck the defense up, bro. He beating everybody over the top, bro. 100%. Flowers got a higher chance of finishing back in the WR position, WR1 territory than what Waddle. We got to see if Waddle can jump all the way up and be the number 1 wide receiver. And they still got, like how you said, Bogey, they got Sutton, they got your boy Troy Franklin. You said Pat Bryant. They got RJ Harvey who can catch the ball and go take it.
They're going to throw it.
So we got to see where he fit in at. Give me Flowers over Waddle.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I got to start putting more respect on Zay Flowers' numbers, bro, because it's undeniable at this point.
Yeah, same. I feel you, Bogey. It's like
it's just the role that he plays, and he plays his role well in the offense. You know what I mean?
Role. Yeah, especially with Mark.
And he's going into year 3, huh? Is this year 3 or 4?
Yeah, Mark Andrews.
I don't know.
Having a more year 4 for Zay. Mark Andrews having a reduced role has helped Zay.
Yeah, Mark Andrews is gone.
Yeah, I mean, he's still there,
He's
but he's still there. It's just a reduced role. Likely's gone. Isaiah
He's
Likely's
there for half
gone.
the year, Mark Andrews.
So, yeah, and it's even when he is there, I mean, it's a reduced role. So he's not what he used
because
to
of his
be.
diabetes.
He's got a lot of
he can only play
injuries, a lot of health
75% of the
problems.
snaps.
Yeah.
Tino said, "Thanks guys for the support. I would take Devontae and Nuke. LOL." And then Derek said, "Give me Pickett and Lamb." Hey, shout out to my Cowboy brothers, man. 100% GP. Are you with? Hey, Derek, here we go. Hit the drop. Are you with that? Hey, let's go.
With me. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. So we got a breakout candidate coming in at 23, and that's Luther Burden.
Let's go! Let's go, Spence.
I didn't know where to rank
He made the
him.
top 24, big bro.
I got him in there. I had to put respect on his name, bro.
Let's go.
Doing
Let's
some
go.
mock drafts and shit. I was like, man, Luther Burden. But then I started doing research, and I was
Bro,
like,
that motherfucker is on my must draft list for 2026.
He really
bro.
emerged
100%.
last year for real. He passed up Rome Odunze as the top receiver over there, and I think that's here to stay because Luther Burden has all the talent you could ask for. He went later than he should have. He should have been a first-round pick. I mean, this kid has potential to be an elite receiver, and so I think he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. So I got him getting that top 24 finish. Caleb Williams, I think, will be among the lead. I don't think he'll lead the league in pass attempts because they run it a good bit there with Ben Johnson, but they do air it out too. So they're going to air it out enough to where I think Luther Burden's a really good breakout candidate. So I got him at 23, and he could easily be one of those tier jumpers, as Bogey likes to say.
Facts, bro. Like you said, even though Manungai and DeAndre Swift, they run a 50-50 run balance over there, right? But I'm finna pull the numbers up. This motherfucker, Luther Burden, his shit was so efficient with Caleb Williams, and his A-dot was so short, bro. It's like he's the one, like, and then his first, hold on, let me pull the shit up. His first read targets, dog. Hold on, Burden. Oh my mama, bro. Here we go, right here. This dude, man, this shit was so efficient last year, dog. And he didn't start to take off until later in the season as well. I would go over his game log. 60 targets, 47 receptions, 652 yards, bro, on 47 receptions, dog. 334 yards after the catch, a.k.a. Deuce yards. 100% design targets, 15, one per game. We got to get him the ball. First read targets, 2.3 per game. We got to get him the ball, dog. Hey, Spence, bro. Hey, he finna be a tier jumper this year, 100%. I'm glad you got him where he at. I hope we could delete the stream right now because we don't want to bullshit ADP. Oh my mama, I'm trying to
his ADP
on my must draft list this
it's
year.
It's already up there. That's the thing. When I was doing those mocks, I was like, man, his ADP is already up there.
Bro, I've been standing on that since last year, though, bro. Like 100%, bro. I've been saying this shit for a minute,
I've been the Romo Dunze guy. And like it's hard.
Yeah, I was a Dunze guy too, but after doing the research, I was like, yeah,
I'm trying to tell you,
Spence.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. So coming in at 24, we got another OG, Mike Evans. I got Evans here going Niners, a change of scenery. We talked about Waddle, the change of scenery guy. I think Evans, a change of scenery could do wonders for him as well. He had his first 9,000-yard season last year, but I think he'll bounce back assuming he's
missed
healthy.
A lot of time too.
Yeah, he missed a lot of time at the hamstring stuff. He is getting up in age.
He wants 1,000. He wants to add another 1,000-yard season to his resume so he can match Jerry Rice. Wow, he's a Niner. Let's go.
Exactly. So he's got a legacy. He's following in the legacy. I mean, all the great receivers there. I mean, with Jerry Rice, T.O., I mean, the list goes on and on. And he's a future Hall of Famer, Mike Evans. So you know he's going to be motivated to put up some strong years with the Niners. I mean, he could have 2-3 more 1,000-yard seasons left in the tank. So I think he's a back-end WR2 with upside for more. I mean, if he catches 10 to 15 touchdowns, I mean, he could easily exceed this ranking here.
I agree with you. And also to double down on that is that we're going to get back to being a power run game. 100%, bro. It was at 3.6 yards or 3.7 yards per carry. Fucking horrible. 100%. This is why you bring Mike Evans in. This is why you draft Keyron Black in the 3rd round. This is why you give Trent Williams his motherfucking money. This is why you go into the season with the cohesiveness, except for one offensive line position that's up for grabs, which is the left guard. Other than that, you got the same offensive line and motherfuckers was banged up. It's time to get this run game going, because if they can get over the 4 yards per carry, bro, you're scheming Mike Evans up off the play action, bro, tearing their ass up. And you got Christian McCaffrey, who's coming out. We seen what he did in the motherfucking receiving game last year. And then you got Keyron Black, who they say he's looking nasty in camp. 100%. We get back to that dominating run game that we had in 2022, lost in the NFC Championship, 2023 Super Bowl year. The last 2 years of football, they've been terrible, bro. We got to run the ball. That way it helps Brock Purdy be able to drop back, scan the field, dimes. 100%. Sucking the defense up, bro. I keep saying this shit about my team, bro. Oh, man. We got to go back to dominating the run game. Facts.
Yep, and then Mike Evans, bro, I mean, he'll play his part. I mean, he'll play his part, especially with Kitteh being a little banged up to start the year. He's going to get peppered with targets. Jawan Jennings no longer there. IU more than likely out the door. To where, I mean, what's the target competition? I mean, you still got Ricky Pearsall, DeMarcus Robbins. Is DeMarcus Robbins still over there?
Yeah, he's still here. The only thing with the Niners is like you really don't have to have a lot of targets to eat.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Speaking of Brandon Ayuk, Brandon Ayuk did 1,400 yards on 75 catches. That's like 17 yards per catch. That's what Mike Evans do. Bro, if you can establish the run to 4.5 yards per game and you got McCaffrey, bro, I don't give a fuck what corner is out there, bro. Mike Evans is still dominating 100%. It's not like these Tampa Bay shit where you just don't got a dominant running game and Baker throwing for the last 3 years 30 times a game. Bro, we don't do that 100%. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Mike Evans is going to be able to tier jump as well, like where you got him at the 24, bro. He can easily sneak into the top 15, bro.
Facts, yeah. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like I was saying, the identity of the Kyle Shanahan offense is that power run game. At its core, the identity is just that. So, and they've got some young backs over there, and then he also brought in Christian Kirk. But I mean, it's like at this point, Christian Kirk is very much just a complimentary option to where it's like
Mike drafted Striblin. You get Jordan Watkins back healthy this year. You get Jacob Cowan, because like before the 2025 draft, they've been attacking the wide receiver position for the last 2 drafts. They took Ricky Pearsall and Jordan Cowan in the same draft, and then the following year they took Jordan Watkins, and then the following year they took Striblin. Bro, they've been attacking the wide receiver position for the last 3 drafts. You feel me? 100%. But now you get Mike Evans, bro. You've never had that type of wide receiver since Randy Moss, bro. So now you only get maybe 1 or 2 years. But just imagine these young bulls learning behind a future Hall of Fame wide receiver and what that can do for them as well, bro.
Yep. Things are looking up for the gang, man. So,
come on now.
Coming in at 25, we got a bounce back candidate, Scary Terry McLaurin, the laddie, coming in at 25. I think he'll bounce back this year with a healthy JD5. He was a bust last year, and then he had another issue with Terry last year, I think, was the holdout. He held out a while trying to get a new deal, and I think that lack of an offseason caused him to potentially get hurt because he missed a lot of time last year. Only played 10 games.
That's all he played was 10 games last year?
As they come. 5 straight, looking at right here on a PFR. But last year was a big drop-off. But let's not forget that in 2024, they made the NFC title game. JD5 led McLaurin to a career high 13 touchdowns. Prior to that, his career high had been 7 tugs. So If JD5 can get back to form, I think Scary Terry could easily get back to maybe not quite 13, but he'll easily get back to a wow, probably around 80 receptions and a decent amount of touchdowns. So I think he's a very good bounce back candidate. He's going to end up a steal, I think, in a lot of these redrafts.
Yeah, no more Debo too. So there's quite a few
he's
vacated targets.
The alpha.
Right, and like
targets. Yeah, even if they bring in an Ayuk or a Diggs,
they're rumored to bring in Stefon Diggs too.
I like that. I mean, yeah, they need another weapon
because Stefon Diggs, he's been shown that he could be a slot threat as well. So I think McLaurin's role is safe no matter what. He's paid, one, and then two, he already has the rapport with Jay. Like that was just another one of those teams. Them, the Chiefs. And who was the other team? They're just riddled by injury. That's really just the story of their 25 season. You know what I mean?
The Giants.
The Giants.
Touchdowns with JD5's rookie year.
Yeah.
Warren had like 12 or 14 TVs with JD5's rookie year. Everything.
Yeah, I think it was 13, right? You said
something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 13 tugs. 13 tugs.
There you go.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it was
shit
13,
going crazy.
Yeah, he could easily. That's what's so crazy. I feel like every name I bring up here in this year, everyone, he could be a tier jumper.
See, and that's
all these WR2s.
That's what we want to identify because, say, like if we want to go tight end or running back in that second round, we can sneak and get. We could still sneak and get our WR2 in the third and fourth round. You feel me? That's why we want to be able to pinpoint some of these wide receivers that might fall down to a WR 24, 23 in people's rankings. But bro, them is motherfuckers that's going in the third and fourth round. 100%. So if you getting your WR2 in the third or fourth round, maybe even in the fifth, bro, you also got your tight end and maybe your your running back too. 100%. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
Facts. Coming in at 26 here. Oh, go ahead, Bug.
No, I was just gonna say too, especially like we're in super flexes, like people might be going early QB too, and then like
that's true. Those super flexes,
Hey, you got a lot of homies that's always going QB early and super flex.
Come on,
them is facts. You seen it at the West Side draft last year.
It's a game of chicken.
Yeah.
I play chicken when it comes to QBs and shit.
Yeah.
But I know I'll get to a certain point where
I'm like, but if you wait too long, it can be rough. Yeah, you end up with like fucking Malik Willis and Geno. It's like, oh fuck, what happened?
You definitely got to set a parameter for yourself, right?
Right. You don't want to wait too long.
Yeah, like
you don't be stuck.
I usually have a cutoff. I have a cutoff point.
Rookie and a has been.
Like last year, my cutoff point was Sam Darnold, and like I feel like Sam Darnold, Cam Ward, guys like that, they're going to be in this cutoff again this year. You know what I mean? I mean, Malik Willis is like, if I have a Malik Willis on my team this year, I swear to God, he's my fourth QB. You know what I mean? Like at that point, I'm just getting greedy. You know what I mean? Because
then you're making life harder on the guy that decided to wait. That's another.
Yes. And
holding them hostage, the trade.
A lot of times, if I have 4 QBs, they're probably all in those later ranges, like all 4 of them, or like 3 out of the 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do like a Bryce Young, Cam Ward, Malik Willis, Shedeur type thing.
Boom. I would love that because I would feel like the rest of my team is hella gangster, though. You know what I mean?
The rest of your team, then like Pooks, like J Love, Breeze. You probably loaded it running back, and then you get guys like freaking like Neighbors, Zay, Ted. Like you probably got loaded with receivers. Might have yourself an elite tight end too, like a McBride or Bowers. It's like, if you can stand the weight on the QBs and Superflex, you'll have a crazy good skill group. Because half the league's going QB early.
Yeah, and then they kind of eliminate themselves from going like QBs at one point too. You know what I mean? If they went in early, then you know what I mean. There's not too much.
Yeah, and then they're scrambling. That's like, oh fuck, I guess I gotta get like a David Montgomery as my RB1, or if they wait too long on running back, because I've played that game before. And the one year,
that's usually the game I play.
Yeah, shout out to the SBI. I did the year I won. I think it was my first year in it, and I won was Josh Jacobs. I waited to get Josh Jacobs as my RB1 in that joint, like the 7th round, and he ended up having a top 5 finish, and that was a big reason why I won that joint.
I remember that shit. I think you made like a massive trade too that like ended up working.
Oh yeah, with Kev. Shout out to Kev. Yeah, everyone was saying I lost it, but I ended up winning that shit.
Yeah.
Come on now.
See how this shit worked out.
That's what I learned. Let them run their fucking mouth. Let them run their mouth, because I got the last laugh at the end of the day.
I think you might have sent him. Was it Cooper Kupp?
Oh yeah, I got Jettis. I gave up a lot, but I mean, I
think it was like Cooper Kupp.
This is Jettis we're talking about here. I think it was Kelsey. I know was part of it.
Was it Kelsey and Kupp? No, he already had Kupp.
I don't think it was Kupp. I think it was Waddle. I think it was Kelsey.
There you go.
Waddle.
It was Waddle. You're damn right.
Jettis and Kyle Pitts, didn't really pan out, but Jettis was so
went
good
crazy
to where it ended up about an even deal. It was about
and you won the chip.
And I won the chip, so it's like, that was that year with the COVID though. I don't know, DeMar Hamlin. The DeMar Hamlin. That was the DeMar Hamlin year. So it was
21 year.
Yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, back to the range here. 26, we got Jameson Williams. Going
my guy.
Here at 26, man. I mean, he had a hell of a season last year. He is very solid. I mean, for PPR, his upside's a little capped because he's not a
he's very solid. Continue. I had your back.
No, that's all good.
Can I ask a question here?
All right,
does Laporta hurt JMO this year?
No, Laporta's got his own role. Laporta, they can all eat.
I think
Goff throws it enough to where there's enough for all of them.
Spence, I think he means because of the new OC coming over from Arizona, where hyper.
I kind of was. Yeah.
A McBride, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. You got. These are the two guys that are paid.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
J-Mo's paid. He's gonna get his.
100%. Yeah, and I think the reason Arizona, McBride is one, he's an elite talent, and also, with Marv not really panning out as well as they were hoping, I think they didn't really have much of a choice but to hyper target McBride.
True.
To where what's the Drew Pett things in the OC there. Okay. Yeah, and Dan Campbell, I know Dan Campbell's not the play caller, but he has a big say in that offense, and he's gonna be getting on him about getting Jameson Williams involved. And I think that was something
that was one of their emphasis last year.
That was an issue that they had at times, was not getting him involved enough.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna make. He's paid. Past 2 years over 1,000 both years. Around 60 receptions both years, 7 touchdowns both years. He's very consistent.
So what it is that ain't consistency. Last year was 102 targets and 65 receptions. That's highly inconsistent. He's a 50-50 ball. He's 17.2 yards per catch on 65 motherfucking catches, but only 1,100 yards. But when he catch that motherfucker and when they connect, he is getting busy. Even though he was the WR12 last year, that shit hit 100%, but it got to get a little bit more efficient. It got to be efficient and more for it to be able to stick around consistently for him to maintain that production. And where Spence got him at, you getting him for a bargain for sure.
That's the thing. He
was the WR12 last year.
I got him at WR26, which is
you got him at the right spot. But I love Lee's question. But I love Lee's question just based on Laporta too, though, and based on what Gibbs being the main factor now, 100%. Where is that gonna fit in at though with Jamo? Oh my mama. But
here's one thing I do want to point out, because you just nailed it right there, JD. You said he has a 17.2 yard A dot, and no,
that was yards per catch.
Oh, yards per catch, right? Okay, so his yards per catch average, right? But here's another thing too: is like if he is a more so a down the field threat, golf. That's where Goffle's game is the weakest. When he goes, when you know what I mean, when he starts stretching the field, he that's where his completion rating isn't the greatest. You know what I mean? So if and Jamo, they try to find ways to get the ball in his hands, but man, you nailed it. We got Laporta coming back this year. He was missing almost the entirety of the year last year. Jamo
I still remember that motherfucker taking that reverse on us to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, exactly. They want to get
that motherfucker still running against us right now, big bro. Oh my God.
He still would have been running.
Yeah.
Hey, but look at we went to the chipper. What? We went to
that boy the ball in his hands. He is nasty. You know, I mean, I'm just looking at it now. I didn't know that motherfucker was a WR12 last year.
That's what I'm saying. And to clarify, I mean, I'll admit he's not consistent on a per game basis, but season stats wise, I mean, it's his season stats back to back years have been very, very.
When he booms, he booms.
In line. Exactly.
He booms. The boom-a-day.
It might be a roller coaster, but at the end of the day, he's going to get his number. So it makes him a very solid flex.
Let me catch up in the chat, man. Derek said, man, I went to the shit with Malik Willis last year. No, West Side, but I did have Jordan Love too. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
then we got the clock management fella in the building, and he said, dude, bro.
Shout out to Clock, man.
Good looking Tino, and we got the Johnny Mitten fella in the building. What's up, Johnny?
John Mitts, everybody.
Let's get it. The gang is in the building.
Yeah, I miss doing the shows with Clock, man. Clock, man, we would hold it down. I did those divisional breakdowns, man, back in the day.
Mock draft Mondays too.
Yeah, mock draft Mondays. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Clock, bro. He's a real one of the OGs.
Come on, dog. We keep the good. We keep the conglomerate, and it's bigger than content. Even if we ain't doing content, we still rocking with everybody that rock with us, bro.
Oh yeah, real ones know.
It's bigger than the content.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, man. So yeah, we got Christian Watson there at WR27. I think he'll be a nice breakout candidate for this season. He just got paid. For one, and two, they featuring him now, man. I mean, he's their WR1 on paper with the boy no longer over there, Wicks, and they lost another
Dobbs.
boy. Dobbs, Dobbs. That's the one I was trying to think of. Romeo, no more Romeo over there. So that's a good bit of vacated target. Right? Yeah, ended up in New England, but yeah, I think Christian Watson is set the ball out this year. I mean, they believe in him. The organization showed that they believe in him, and Green Bay is a smart organization. They tend to, when they pay someone, that player tends to produce, and so I know Watson's career numbers aren't that amazing or anything. I mean, if anything, they've been a letdown, but
he's coming into his own
year. Exactly. I think year 5 this is the year he puts it all together, and he could end up being one of those tier jumpers. If anything, I might swap him and J-Mo because it's like, I mean, Watson's the go-to over there in Green Bay. We don't have to worry about a lack of targets for him.
Yeah, and we saw. Listen, I know the jury's still out on Matthew Golden, but this is why they don't draft receivers in the first round because they don't know what they're doing, like, apparently. But when it comes to someone like a Christian Watson, who they drafted in the second round just a few years ago, they traded up to do so. You know, they had big plans for him. If you remember, his very first play of his career was it was week 1 of his rookie year. Aaron Rodgers absolutely bombs it to him, 60-yarder, no one in front of him. It hits his hands, he drops it, and then it took him like 4 or 5 weeks to fucking get his confidence back. But Aaron Rodgers, like, he put it right on him. And you know how it was too when you fuck around with Aaron Rodgers, like, bro, you just dropped the house call.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Rodgers is like probably like, fuck, man, I don't trust him. He's in the doghouse for a month after that.
Yeah, and then now you got him more than a calendar year removed from that ACL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like Christian Watson a lot this year because I also don't think their defense, until they get Parsons back, you know, they might be in some shootouts early too. Like Christian Watson, and especially with with Tucker Kraft. They say he was going to be ready for week 1. What if he's not? You know what I mean? Like Christian Watson could be a real focal point here. I mean, obviously they love Josh Jacobs, but it's not like they pepper him in the passing game. And who else the fuck is there? Jayden Reed.
Jayden Reed. I mean,
Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden. He didn't really show a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, who else they got? I mean, they brought in. They don't really have it. Bo Melton's still there, and Savion.
Oh my God, my guy Bogard Melton.
Yeah, Bogard Melton. Yeah,
that motherfucker playing DB last year, I think.
Come on, dual threat. Shout out to my son.
There's a lot of targets up for grabs there. So yeah, Christian Watson, he could easily be a tier jumper. So
come on now.
Got him. Actually, just moved him up to 26. Swapped him in Jammo.
Come on, there it is. Look at him. He's moving up.
Yep, we gotta be flexible with these ranks here, man. You know, when we get
Fuck
this
that shit,
game,
bro.
we gotta, be humble about it. You know, I'll admit I don't know it all, so that's why we do this, man. We gotta get the.
You're bigger than me. I swear.
And see, that's the cold thing, though. Right, Spence. I say it here and I say it all the motherfucking time, bro. When I first got into fantasy football, I was searching out content. Now that I make content and I make content with great motherfuckers, bro, I don't need no other motherfucking fantasy. I got my bros to bounce these ideas off with. And once we all, you know what I mean, bro, we know what we doing.
Yeah, I literally watch no one else's content. But
man, fuck them, bro. 100%. It ain't no disrespect. You know what I mean? My dog is a lyricist, right? He get influenced by certain shit, but bro, don't listen to certain shit as well because motherfucker don't want to sound like a motherfucker. We all don't want to have the same takes. That's why motherfucker don't pay attention to that bullshit. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Facts.
That's all good. You know, it's easy to talk ish, but the tough part is backing it up, and I feel like that's what we thrive at, is backing it up. We
100%.
With numbers,
we hold ourselves accountable.
Facts, hold ourselves accountable. You know, there's no bullshit over here. I mean, we keep it real, man. 100%.
We win chippers over here.
Champion. Come on now.
Yeah,
there go Kitteh right there, talking about putting belts up on the motherfucking wall.
Come on, bro. Exactly. Kitteh gets chippers every year since I've known.
Come on now.
He got 100%. titles on titles on titles.
Yes, indeed. Coming in at 28, we got Carnell Tate, the Rook. We got the Rook here in this top 30 here. I think this rookie, man, he's the real deal. He got that Ohio State pedigree. And with Brian Daboll going over to Tennessee, that offense should be much better than last year. You know, Cam Ward had a rough rookie season, but he showed some promise down the stretch. And I think Carnell Tate can be the guy there. I know Wandale. They brought in Wandale. He got paid. He's going to have a role. Calvin Ridley, they brought him back, even though he's not very reliable. So I think with that being said,
he's gambling.
Exactly. Carnell Tate is gonna be the one to have here for fantasy. I mean, every year these Ohio State guys come through. It seems Garrett Wilson, Olave, and Buka. Marv's kind of the exception. Marv hadn't really panned out, but he's still young, so you never know. But I think Carnell Tate, though, he has that ideal skill set that you want to produce right out the chute as a rookie. JSN, forgot to mention JSN as those Ohio State guys. So,
and Buka last year.
Right, yeah, I think they need Boots, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And to double down on the Carnell Tate, bro, Malik Neighbors' first season, bro, 170 targets. Wandale, that's with Brian Daboll, that happened to coach Malik that rookie year, bro. Wandale was like 130, 140. They both placed in the top 12 of targets in 2024. 100%, bro. So with Carnell, and then with Carnell Tate, his bread and butter, bro, if you go look at his last year numbers, he was like at 17 yards per catch. 100%. That's why they brought in Wandale before the draft came. And now with Wandale, he got the short A dot. Now you got Carnell Tate who can take the top off. 100%, bro. They just got to get better at pass protection because I work with Lee all day, every day. And how Herbert was sacked last year, the Hurricanes quarterback, he was at the top of the list. Oh my mama, he was getting fucked up last year.
And you know what's
getting better in the pass protection.
Look at Caleb the year prior as a rookie. He was getting fucked up too.
Like 60 of them joints.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of like this.
And bro. Chicago went out and fixed that.
Oh, hold on. I
Sorry.
kind of like this because now at least Ward knows, like, all right, bro, I ain't finna get beat up like that again. You know what I mean? And like, you got a whole new regime. They're gonna lean on the run too. So, you know what I mean? And how good is their defense gonna be? Because if their defense is just like it was last year, they're gonna be in a lot of shootouts. So it's like we love those receiving options. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Talk that shit, bro. Here goes a comment for you, Lee.
Garbage time kings.
Hey, Marco, I didn't say anything. I saw that and chuckled. That's why I was laughing.
Oh, you seen it already. Okay.
That's why I had to grin and laughing. I was like, okay.
And then Bake said, I like Christian Watson too, but his reoccurring hamstring is troubling. Hope he stays healthy, but I feel like Jayden Reed will be overlooked by the defense with Kraft and Watson getting the number one looks. Or the number one option, excuse me.
Here's my thing about Reed is like he's just super unpredictable on how they're gonna use him. And they go 12 personnel a fuck ton. And then when they do that, he's not on the field. You know what I mean? Like, because you only got 2 receivers there in that formation. And he tends to never be that guy on there. He's like a 3 wide receiver set guy, or they got him in the backfield, or they're doing some tricky shit with him. You know what I mean? That's my only gripe against Jayden Reed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his usage is a little wonky, but maybe this year he'll get more. Maybe he'll be the second guy.
They hate him.
Matthew Golden, I mean, he didn't show much as a rookie, so I mean, you would think Jayden Reed would get those reps over Golden.
And Jayden Reed and Watson just got paid in the last 2 years. Jayden Reed got paid the year before last, and Watson just got paid this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought they just paid Jayden Reed this year.
It might have been this year. I know he just got some chalupa. He got like a $40 million deal or some shit like that.
They paid like a few weeks.
Like 3 years, $40 million.
They paid like not long after free agency.
And then Derek said CJ Stroud, Cam Ward, Caleb Williams, and Joe Burrow with these offensive lines last year.
They were all.
Well, Caleb's offensive line was pretty good. I think the Bears' offensive line was not too bad, but those other
I think
three,
he only had like 20 sacks last year.
They were terrible.
They gave him a 3-year extension pause.
Who's that? Jayden Reed?
Yeah, he got $50.25 million.
I thought it was 40 something.
He got 50, and then 20 guaranteed.
Yeah, T. Higgins.
Yeah, and Caleb only took 24 sacks last year. I knew it was in the 20s.
Good shit, Caleb.
Yeah,
that's that PTSD, bud. You feel me?
Line,
Come on now.
Ben Johnson.
Like, fuck that.
Emphasizes that. So.
Yeah.
All right,
Have they done it? Oh, go ahead, Spencer. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say for these next, I'll just go 4 at a time. That way we can get right about to slide in a little bit. Yeah, all good.
Oh, Portugal's up 5-0.
Yeah, and I've seen the goal right now. My bad, Spence.
Woo, the McAfee.
Then that's over with. Then 5-0. Turn that one off on to the next one. So all right, so 29-32 here. We got DJ Moore at 29, bounce back candidate headed to Buffalo. He should bounce back to being at least a WR3, maybe even a WR2 since he's Josh Allen's number one option. But
he's one of my tier jumpers for sure.
They run it like crazy over there, but still, I think he's locked to finish top 36. And we got Parker Washington at 30. I think he's a breakout candidate. He really turned it on down the stretch last year, and I'm thinking that's no fluke. I got him over BTJ and Jacoby
I was just about to say that. No BTJ?
Or even Myers as well.
Jacoby Myers Maloney has a first name?
Right, I think they're both solid, but I got Parker Washington, bro. I think
I ain't
he's
mad
the guy
at you.
to have over there. Him and he was the one that had the best connection with T-Law. I mean, Brian Thomas is yet to really get on the same page with T-Law, and it seemed like Myers down the stretch last year kind of fizzled. So I think Parker Washington's the dude over there. I don't think that was just a fluke. I think that
and Parker Washington's also supposed to have a bigger role pause this year also.
Yeah, and this is his 4th year. He was like a 4th or 5th round wide receiver. He looking to get paid this year.
He has to get paid.
Yep, and then another breakout candidate similar to that is a Michael Wilson, bro. I got Michael Wilson at 31. You know, they're saying he's going to play the Puka role there, and I don't...
Stay with me, Guru.
see what we have in fantasy this year. So got him there at 31, and then Cortland Sutton, I got at 32. He's just a safe, steady floor play, lock for a foul. I know Jalen Waddle's over
8 touchdowns. He's like a lock for like 6 to 8 in the thou wow.
Exactly. Yeah, so from a consistency standpoint, gotta give him his respect. Got him there at 32.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, that's go ahead, Boog.
No, I was just gonna say I just wanted to chime in on the Michael Wilson thing. You had mentioned it already about them Mike LaFleur talking about utilizing him in that Puka role. Like, that is just like, I hate when someone says a blurb like that, and this is a guy who just had Puka, because now I'm like, I gotta have Michael Wilson. You know what I mean?
Right. I know, right? Yeah, because you're thinking,
give me cheap Puka.
Yeah, I mean,
and you saw him be like Puka-esque last year.
He had a foul wow last year. It's 1,000 on 78 catches and 7 tugs. So, yeah, I think he's here to stay. I mean, he had
cheap Puka.
He had freaking from week 10 on, man, he was going crazy. He had double-digit targets in over half those games. He was pacing for a Puka-esque season.
Come on.
If you take him from week 10 on 109 per 17, it was 119 receptions for 1,649 yards and 12.8 tugs, basically 13 tugs. He was doing it all. He was going crazy there down the stretch. Granted, a lot of those games were with no Marv, but those numbers were something special.
Marv was there.
Well, he was injured for a lot of that stretch.
Yeah.
Even though he was playing, Marv wasn't Marv. Like, Marv got hurt, and he was basically as a corpse out there. I mean, he Marv down the stretch last year.
It was the McBride Michael Wilson show.
No, exactly. Marv was a decoy down the stretch last year. A few games he did nothing. So, yeah, I got him there at actually, we'll just get on to 33 or Marv. I actually have Marv coming in at 33, followed by Roma Dunze at 34. I feel like we could get both of them very cheap this year, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were first round picks just a couple of years ago. I mean, it's crazy to think how far their stocks have kind of fallen, but it's like they're still there though. They're not dead. Like,
and they're part of fantasy friendly offenses.
Exactly. They're far from dead. So if they fall in drafts, like, I would not be shy about taking them as my WR3. If anything, they could end up being hella values.
Fact.
So, and then at 35, we got DK. That was it was tough to decide between him and Michael Pittman, but DK, man, he gets his numbers year after year. So I had to put some respect on the OG.
And he got a report with Rodgers.
Exactly. I mean, Pittman still got to build that up. So I got DK there at 35.
You know how Rodgers gets.
Yeah.
Don't you drop that ball. He's like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, once he likes a target, that's how it's like if it was any veteran QB. Once they get a favorite target, they tend to stick with it. So I don't see DK going anywhere. And then at 36, got another rook, man. Shout out to Jordan Tyson.
Let's go. He made it.
Rounding up. He made it rounding up the top 36. Jordan Tyson. I think he's gonna have a big role this year with in Kellen Moore's system. And I know he's had his share of health concerns, but they were confident enough. That's what I'm saying. If the Saints are confident enough to take him at 8th overall, I'm confident enough to invest in him as a flex play in fantasy. That's how I feel about that.
What's his current ADP?
I think he's going. I think he's getting grabbed falls around like the 6th, 7th round range.
I love that.
Yeah, I think it's fair. Like, I think I got him in the mock the other day around there. I think like the 6-7 turn.
6-7.
Yep. Oh gosh, but yeah, I think.
Say that shit.
Yeah, they still be on that shit. Yeah, they're never gonna die.
Yeah, right. Because you can't even count to 10 without it coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. They're gonna just Cox saying about JJ McCarthy. Needs to go to the Niners next year so he can become a starter. Yeah, Sammy Darnold did that. Mac Jones is on that trajectory. Yeah, that's where That's where a quarterback, like a former first rounder, goes, humbles themselves, learns under Kyle Shanahan, and then goes on to be a starter.
I feel like Kyle Shanahan is like part of the Jedi Council, and he like retrains these former like Jedis, and then he lets them, and then they go on and flourish, and then he's gonna get so angry one day he's gonna turn fully to the dark side.
If he doesn't get that Super Bowl, he probably will.
Yeah, I need that fully dark side Shanny. Give it to me. Pause.
Yeah, maybe that's when he'll finally get one, when he fully turns there.
Yes.
That's when he'll
I
finally
feel your
get
pain.
it.
Share it with me.
All right, so then I'll do the, let's see, first 6 out, the ones that just missed the cut here was Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Ricky Pearsall, Brian Thomas, Jordan Addison, and QJ Quentin Johnson.
Interesting. I like that little group right there too, because those all seem like WR4s I would want on a heavy receiver team.
Facts. And then, yeah, a few, I mean, I hate to even, I got to throw these in too, because I feel like they're all about to say that. And we got after them Wandale, Romeo Dobbs, Chris Godwin, Jacoby Baloney Myers, Malik
All
Washington,
the PPR goodness.
and Mekhi Lemon. Got to throw
look
them in there because of potential target volume.
Yeah.
Same with Malik Washington. I mean, I know the offense
by sheer absence
could be
targets,
WR1. Yeah.
All that whole list right there.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's gonna put a bow on the early wide receiver rankings. Seem like we, yeah, I'm glad to share them with the crew here, and appreciate all the feedback from everyone in the chat and on the panel. We'll cap off the early ranking series next week with quarterbacks and tight ends.
Pause.
We'll do it Friday, but gonna be in St. Louis. Going to St. Louis.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you and Pops have a wonderful trip.
Yes.
You leave Wednesday, right?
Wednesday morning. Yeah, bright and early tomorrow morning. We'll be hitting old I-55 going north. So
I told Pops to focus on your trip, not the fucking baseball.
He's still gonna be calling you. You watch. I mean,
I ain't answering my phone, man. I'm not. I want you to enjoy. Don't say I told you that. I want him to have a fun trip, man. It's not about calling me. Spencer, we're freaking 11-1. We're just...
it's fine. Appreciate you, Derek.
Hey, Spencer, I'm on the phone with your daddy. I'm like, man, that time flies by.
He's dedicated. I told him. I was like, I don't care what the league size is or what the state are. Like, I told him you could compete in any fantasy baseball. I'd put you up against anyone. Like, he's seriously that good. I'm like, good
Spencer, that's why I said, you know what, man, you just run the fucking show. Just go.
That's probably a good call. That's probably a good.
I said, Papa G, if we're doing this that great, because my friend Phil goes, Lee, what he does? He sees your dad's name. He sees Horace in the name, right? He hasn't put 2 and 2 together. So, I just say, hey, man. I just say my co-manager. I feel my co-manager runs the show. He goes, God damn, he's good. I go, that's why I let him run the show.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Phil goes, where do I hand the money over to you?
You never know with the offs, bro. That's what they. Hey, Diamond Jones taught us that lesson. You get in the offs, and you never know. You can't count it just yet.
What is it? A 10-hour drive?
Probably. Well, with stops, probably more like 11. But not too bad. Especially because we got 3 of us who can take turns driving.
So, who are you going to see? The Cardinals versus who?
Diamondbacks.
There you go.
Thursday night. So our
I gotta say one thing. Be happy, man. Your Cardinals are playing better than my Red Sox.
I can't believe it. Yeah, they somehow are. I mean, your Red Sox,
hey, if we're gonna get that number 1 pick, then get that number 1 pick.
So, yeah, y'all got all kind of injuries though. Like we were saying about like the fucking who was the team? Like they got all the injuries last year. The Chiefs. Yeah. Y'all are like the Chiefs from last year. Just injury after injury.
Yeah.
Roman Anthony.
I put it on ownership. Ownership sucks. They need to sell a team.
Yeah, Rafa Devers fiasco from last year.
Man, that Devers is gone in San Francisco. They got to sell his ass.
That guy just he's destroyed every organization he's gone to.
And San Francisco thought they were getting a hell of a player.
Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, let's not talk.
I was at that game with Spencer actually.
Yeah, with Diamond Joe.
Yeah, right when that trade first happened.
We were allegedly lost. For the
I might not have been at the game. Luigi was at that game.
I was gonna say, we were both.
I was fucked up at that game. Let's go. Good times.
Those were some good times, man. Shout out to that was with Diamond Joe and Steven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the commissioner of the East Side League.
Tino was there too. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Tino. Can't forget team leader Tino.
Come on.
Yeah, we had the starting five. We had the starting five.
And me and Tina, we were streaming in the back seat, and the car's driving itself, right? And then like, this is sorcery.
Yeah, y'all picked me up in that Tesla. I was like, oh shit.
Shit just driving itself. We're just getting loaded.
I know. I was like, whoa. I was like, holy shit. This is the future. Shout out Diamond Joe, man. Yeah, we were
shout out to
the
Disco Diamond Joe, man.
That's the way to put it. We were beyond the game. We went beyond the game, man. Yeah.
It's the game within the game. Beyond
exactly.
the game.
It really was. Getting food was a battle within itself. Just standing in line for food was like a whole other experience. I was like,
and that's how it always is over there. But you know what's cool is you got to experience the bacon wrap hot dogs outside, right?
Yeah, after the game.
Yeah, because that's a hood shit right there, bro. Them outside bacon wrap hot dogs, that's where it's at.
It really was.
Right? Because they're everywhere too, so the lines ain't long.
No, exactly. Yeah,
just pick one because they're all the same. They might even be an entire team because they're all the same.
Exactly.
They're just sprawled out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's
Tina goes,
too,
I keep looking at the ocean that seemed like it wasn't moving.
Exactly. That was the vibe for sure. Oh shit.
That's what you call some high times.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Facts.
Yeah,
Danny is Vegas, bro. I don't think I'll be able to swing it this year, but I'm hoping next year. This year I've had too many other trips as far as like my paid time off with work, but next year, bro, that's the goal. Vegas 2027. That's the goal, man. Shout out to the Ginger Ninja.
That should be some fun times.
Oh yeah. No, I'm already looking forward to watching the streams. That West Side draft. Remember last year that West Side draft went crazy. So shout out to the crew. Lee versus Bones, bro. Y'all gonna have that heavyweight fight.
Yeah, I gotta get my shirt.
We're trying to work on how to do pay-per-view. Because I don't think we should give this one out for free.
Exactly.
People will pay for Lee to see. They'll pay for Lee versus Bones.
Oh yeah, I'll pay.
Yes, I'm coming for my kneecap replacement.
Pause. How about this though? If somehow, some way, are you guys going to Canton too, right, Spence?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Okay.
For August, hopefully for.
I mean
August,
because here's the thing too. I had this idea, bro, and I was telling the guys earlier this because I thought of this. I was like, I'm trying to encourage Spencer to go ahead and that road trip to Canton for some kids that grew up as New Orleans Saints diehards, including your dad. You know what I mean? Going to see Drew Brees get inducted, that's content. Like that road trip too. Like I'm like you like vlog the whole thing or something. You know?
Yeah, well for that one would be flying. That one wouldn't be a road trip.
Oh, okay.
Assuming
Even
we can
better,
pull it off.
flying.
Oh yeah, if we can do it, because I still gotta get the time off from work approved. But if I can, then yeah, we'll be flying. We'll be getting on that jet for sure.
And when is that? When is the inductee there?
Early August, I think first weekend of August.
Okay. Because I'm still trying to figure out if I can get you in Vegas for a night at least. You know what I mean? But I'm like,
yeah, I was telling
I want
Denny,
you to do
I
that
think
more
it was
than ever.
yeah, I was telling Denny, I was like, the goal is Vegas 27 for 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'll be around though for the West Side stream. I'm looking forward to seeing what goes down this year. There, last year was hella lit.
Oh yeah, it was. See, this one's gonna be. I'm over here like, oh, this one's gonna be like times 4. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Well, hopefully next year will be times 8.
Yeah, we're quadrupling. We're quadrupling this year. I can see us. We're quintupling. Is that what we're doing? Octupling? Octupling? Is that 8 next year?
That's 8. Quinn. I don't know why I'm thinking Quinn as like
6.
Quinn, I think, is 5 or
5?
4, 5. Quad,
no, 5 is
Quinn's
pentagram.
5.
Penta.
Pentatouple?
Right, but I think the quintuplets isn't that 5?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Quinn. Okay.
Yeah, I have a friend that goes by Quinn, and his
I've been
government name is
quintupling all day, bro. Times 5.
Yeah.
Times by 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember back in days, they used to be like, "Oh, supersize! You want to supersize?" I'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh yeah, the
You know what I mean?
super size.
They don't even do that no more, huh?
No, they banned it because of that Morgan Spurlock documentary. Super
Oh,
size me. They
shit.
banned it because of that shit. Because it was such a PR nightmare for McDonald's that they now no longer do super size.
Wow.
Yeah, that motherfucker. And then it turned out he was on some bullshit. He was like,
He was smoking hella weed and eating hella McDonald's.
Yeah, he was doing. Well, he was like doing more than just eating McDonald's. Then he was like drinking hella alcohol and like
he's gaining
even
weight.
more. Yeah, to gain the weight, he was doing more than just eating McDonald's.
Oh, he did them in.
He did them in. Yeah, he really did. So they banned the supersize, but there are ways around it. They got that McValue and shit now to where there's ways to get hella McDonald's for cheap still.
You just gotta be on these apps too if you want to do fast.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Exactly, Bogey. Yeah, the app.
I was on my way home yesterday. My girl wanted McDonald's, and I was shaking my head. I said, "Okay." And we get there. Guess what she orders? She orders the sausage McGriddle.
Okay.
2 hash browns.
Right.
And a medium coffee.
Oh shit.
Okay. So I mean, I don't know if prices are universal everywhere, but all together that was 14 some odd cents. I was like, what the hell?
McDonald's has gotten out of hand, bro. Yeah, he just got menu price from McDonald's. You gotta get on that.
That's when you say I'm loving it.
See, out here though, they have
that's the only way. If you're paying regular prices, you ain't gonna be loving it because that shit's a real.
I'm just saying, Chili's got that $10.99 meal, and it looks pretty damn good on the TV advertisement. I'm like, damn, why?
That's what me and Pop did on Sunday. We went to the fucking Chili's. I got a big ass chicken sandwich. He got chicken quesadillas, like a whole big ass plate of them things.
Come on.
Yeah, that's just a deal. Unlimited chips and salsa.
They have
that shit goes crazy.
Over here, they got the 2 sausage McMuffin with egg for $6. So like, I'll buy like 4 of them for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good deal.
And then I'll spend the rest. I'll just burn a dub and I'll spend the rest on hash browns, and I just put the hash browns in them. You know what I mean?
Man, McDonald's hash browns are the best.
I will
it's the one that everyone models
the fucking bistro across the street, but you ain't gonna catch me at McDonald's too often.
No,
I don't blame you.
No, me too. Because like, what sucks is like my kids, they always want McDonald's or like. But see, now we've been getting them into Wendy's, right? Because Wendy's is just like, I just think Wendy's is just better. You know? But it's like, whenever we got to do something fast, because 9 times out of 10 we're cooking food anyway. But like, when we got to do when we're in the wind, they're always like, oh. Or like my dad, he picks up my kids on Wednesdays because they have year-round school, so they're at school right now, right? But my dad, he picks up my kids on Wednesdays. He takes them to McDonald's after school on Wednesdays. Like he's been doing this since they can remember. Like even my their older siblings, like that was just his thing. So I'm like, damn it, like switch it up, Dad. Just buy a McDonald's. Like, well, that's what they want. And they're like, you made it their routine, though. You know what I mean? Like, and I can't lie. Sometimes you'd be like, oh no, it's Wednesday. Oh shit, that's cool. Hey, Dad, did you go to McDonald's yet? No, give me a Big Mac. I'll choose just the bread right now. And then he always denies it. No, I got it. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna argue it. Because I will go for a Big Mac every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at it. And the fries, the McDonald's fries are some of the top-notch, top-tier.
Yes.
But you order them unsalted, and then you put the
come
salt
fresh.
on yourself.
Let's go. That's the code right there, bro. I learned that from my aunt, Maria. Shout out to my auntie. She's like, that's how you get the fresh fries.
Yes.
You tell them unsalted. They make it fresh. They have to make it fresh.
Yep. And then when they hand it over, be like, I want a grip of salt right now.
Yeah. Give me the salt packets.
Give me a handful of salt, please.
The little fucking packet, the little 2-pack. They come in one.
There's nothing worse than getting some McDonald's fries that's been soggy sitting out for like a fucking good minute.
Come on. I gotta go. You can't even reanimate them at that point. Like, what am I gonna do? I put them in the microwave, they get more soggy. You put them in the air fryer, they get too crispy. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, Tito's right. Chili's and Applebee's legit the same price as McDonald's.
Honestly, there is a case to make for those
Carl's
two
Jr.
restaurants,
the same
man.
thing, bro. I love Carl's Jr.
And they're not slow.
And Raising Cane's, bro.
They don't have fast food in the words, but when you sit down at a Chili's and you order, it's not too much waiting time for your food to arrive.
Especially like it's not like I can go get a drink at McDonald's unless we're in Vegas. Like if I'm at Applebee's, I have a drink, wait for my food. All of a sudden it's here. Hey,
yeah.
There you go.
Margaritas.
What's not to love about their bars too, man? Chili's bars.
Hey, Chili bar used to go down, bro.
Some nice seasonals. They rotate some nice fucking drinks.
Tino will tell you where we got this mall called the Eastridge Mall. And in that little like lot or whatever, they had a Chili's in there, and like that was like one of the pregame spots, like a local pregame spot. Like, all right, what are we doing tonight? I don't know. Meet me at Chili's. Just go hit a happy hour till we figure it out. You know what I mean? No, seriously. Or if like there's a game on or something, you know what I mean? And then you always run into people because Chili's would have regulars. Like oh, you see the homies there. Oh, what up? You know what I mean? We in this thing. What y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, man.
Local watering holes. Pause. That sounded crazy. I mean, in the pause era. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Who's playing today?
Next is England and Ghana.
Yeah, England. Yeah.
Are we going live for that?
Yeah, JD. JD had to slide. He said he had to run some errands, but so he's setting it up to go live for that.
Oh, okay, cool. Fuck yeah.
In less than an hour, so we can if y'all are cool, we can shut this one down.
Yeah, we can put a bow on this thing.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That means I can get some lunch, for the stream.
For sure. Kid, do you have the admin controls, bro?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, he did. Oh, no.
I was asking Catman if he had. Let's see. I could try to find the outro here. Let me see if I can find it. I'll just hit it. But if
you wanna kill it, yeah, we got. You just in stream, and then at the top, it'll after you click it, it'll ask you to play the outro, and then whatever loaded one is probably good.
Okay, sweet. Sounds good. All right, fellas. Good show.
Y'all stay tapped in. We're going. What's the World Cup game later?
England and Ghana in less than about 45
New England
minutes.
And Ghana is going down.
Do me a favor. Run Peacock's ad 2 before, and then after the ad, then end stream.
But also head on over to PeacockMerch.com and take full advantage of the sale that goes on till the 30th.
What's the sale? Do you know the specifics of the sale right now?
It's $14.99 tees, and I believe it's 35% off.
Oh shit! That's one of the better. One of the better annual deals we get. There we go.
Yeah, these are the best sales, y'all. Because our tees go crazy. So there's nothing like getting 35% off
Yeah,
on
you're
these
getting
tees,
more than a third
$15.99,
off on the
$16. Let's
entire
go.
website, so that's pretty dope. I got the poster last time, so I did dabble into some of the extra stuff, and I'm it's as high quality as the t-shirts.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I know. I got the pillow. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
Right.
Well, good shit, y'all. Yeah, y'all go shop over there. We about to run the ad for it and then shut it down.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all for the
Peace.
England Ghana game. Peace.